Jump back over to YouTube. Wait for that to turn. Hit the go live. There we go. I think we're live. Oh. I see this little unmute thing. And there we go. Oh, I think we're live. I think I want that muted. Yeah. All right. And so, because last week, if you remember, we started without it recording. So, hey, live from my basement, it's Thursday night. Woo! I was like, oh, boy, you guys are all missing out. I gotta go to the corner again. Woo! There's the corner again. There's everyone here, but there, except for Ken. Poor old Ken never gets on camera. We're gonna have to
He had the big cameo.
Once every 3 years.
About a month ago, right?
Yeah, he had the big cameo. That was pretty awesome. It was great to see you, Ken. So
we just need to do a remote episode, or we all go out.
Nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Or just make him stream. We need to stream him live for 3 hours, and we'll all be the voice on the other end.
Nice.
That'll be exciting.
Do I dare? I can do. All right. So off camera, we just rolled the recap. So for all my many viewers, the people that are watching right now, saying, well, "I don't know where we are." This is the third episode, hopefully finale for the episode for the characters. I don't know.
We'll see if we make it the whole, 2 hours.
Yeah.
I mean,
TPK.
Yeah. We could be done here in a half hour.
We'll go out for beer.
There we go. I got plenty of beer. I got a pool table. We could have fun.
Okay.
So, yes, this is the third session of Sailors on the Starless Sea. Now, as of the end of last week, you might understand why they call the module Sailors on the Starless Sea. Right? Because you've just gotten on this boat, survived the Leviathan, and you're sailing to this ziggurat under this cavernous cave? Yeah. A cavernous cave.
And it's cloudy.
And no.
We're in a cave.
You're inside this cavern, and you're floating on this.
Did we ever resolve, there was that big, sinkhole, right?
Yeah.
Did we ever resolve? Okay. There's a sinkhole in one corner of the.
Yeah, I mean, you could go jump in it. There's no evidence that it's part of the sim cave.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Right?
Yeah.
There's no. You haven't searched, but there's no evidence that's part of the sim cave. So we did the recap. We watched the video. I don't know how much of that you caught, Ken. I did contact Ken earlier, and we made one slight change, but we'll get to that in a second, right after I run our intro. Yeah, thanks. I was very happy with that too. There's a whole bunch of green screen effects that you can just go download and use. That's what that is. Jumping back over to the game layout, and so I said I'd mention it, and we go here. The big oops was last Friday. Often on Fridays, I will record it, and then throughout the day as I can, I'll edit it, and then hopefully get it out by end of Friday, but if it's later, it's later for the recap video. But when I recorded it and I went back to look for the video, I couldn't find it. The recorded video was not in the folder where it normally saves to. And I'm going, right? I just spent 15 minutes. I spent a half hour, right? I prepare and where, and here I've got my iMovie. I'm going to edit because I'll add the intro, I'll add little breaks. I'll take out my and so I've trained myself, if I lose my train of thought, not to take a small break, but to take a good 10-second stop, because those are a lot easier to identify in my movie stream, right? And I can cut them out real easy. And so I'm looking all over the place, and it turns out I hit the stream button instead of the record button. And so going back over here to OBS, they're right next to each other, right? I hit the stream button and stuff, and I didn't know this. I didn't have to hit go live on YouTube for that to work. It just sent it right to YouTube. Now, did I probably 2 years ago set it up just to send to YouTube? Probably. I probably did that. I don't remember doing it. But so on the one hand, oh, thank God. Thank God it recorded it. And then I'm thinking back, did I pick my nose? Did I fart? Did I belch? What did I do? I know I had some breaks. I know you caught me once in there clearing my throat. I clear my throat all the time. Now, YouTube doesn't give you edit ability like add music. I would often add background music, right? and it doesn't let you do that. Now, it does say after I recorded it, you can download videos. Yeah. So I went and I said, okay, I'm going to download. Oh, it wasn't available. 24 hours, that damn thing wasn't available for me to download. Finally, it's available. Download. Wait 10 minutes for the 3-hour damn thing to... No, not 3 hours. This is only 20 minutes, whatever it was. To download. It's downloaded. Yay! Now I can watch it offline on my devices. That's all I can do.
You can't put it in your editing software?
I can't put it in my editing software. I can watch it. Yay. But they do give you ways to cut stuff out. Like Ken had me cut some stuff out when he visited.
I'm surprised you can't.
He didn't want me to. His girlfriend is having screen time. Can you believe that?
What?
No, I made that up. I'm
very selfish.
That was made up, not true.
I'm surprised it won't let you download your own videos.
You know, you'd think you'd ought to, right? Yeah, but it didn't. It didn't. So that was the big oops, and I think it was good enough. It's not great. It's not to the quality that I want it to be.
Not your high standard.
It's not my high standards for my all of 63 people that have watched that video. Yeah. So that was the big oops.
Who knew you were cutting out the best material? Apparently that's attracting all your viewers.
Yeah. Yeah. It was probably because I didn't run us singing the theme song. That's probably... I'm surprised we had 63 come back. Anyway, so that is the one thing, though. That was the big oops. On screen, though, I changed my mind. I didn't think it made sense to have one prisoner in the cage. So an hour ago, 2 hours ago, I put 2 more because I intend to kill 1 or 2 of them,
or all of them,
or all of them.
How many characters do we each have at this point?
So let's take a look. Here let's zoom in.
You got 3 still
on screen.
Wow.
On screen.
Okay.
Here's.
Not all of us are stupid.
Here's Noel's Chip character.
Just most of us.
Right. There's Glenn's wizard.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's Wes's cleric.
Yep.
And there's Wes's butcher. The rest are Christians. So, rutabaga farmer, ditch digger, and dwarf, who almost bought it. I was really scared he was going to buy it last week.
Sure, me too.
Probably should have, but he was able to.
Look roll over.
Apparently, you can take off your equipment pretty fast when you're drowning.
Because he weighs the same as a duck. Because he's made of wood.
The floating wood slowed my descent
There
enough.
There you go.
Yeah. Sure. So anyway, this is where we begin our night. As your boat is floating toward the ziggurat, you see a cage, 3 people in it. You see a pile of their stuff. You don't really see much other. Now, another thing I did is I watched other people play this because how the hell are a bunch of peasants supposed to take on 20 plus? So all I can say is it can be done. So
I'm saying we
I
just
think-
run in the front, we get the TPK over with, and then we go up beers at the pool table.
Yeah.
Sheer walls on all other sides. You have this one landing area that has the guys on it. If I read, I know I read it in the recap. I know, bear with me. But if I read the intro to this thing again, the island draw. Go ahead if you have a question.
Well, I put an X next to one of my spells. I think I tried it and it failed.
Yeah,
And that means I can't do it again until...
and long rest.
Okay.
You can do your other things. You can do other things as many times as you succeed.
It's just too bad. Because a rope might be really handy right now.
So
would my chain, but that's at the bottom of the lake.
Yeah.
well, you go diving for it now.
Yeah, right.
My chainmail would be nice too.
could-
That's also at the bottom of the lake.
Are we rowing this boat or it's going by itself?
By
Well,
itself.
It was going
yeah.
by itself.
Well, yeah. I tell you, this picture doesn't show you the rows. The rows, oars. But this picture right here kind of does. Right? So I'm thinking there is. And you just don't see it in the other view.
So we could just hang out here and sleep for 8 hours.
Try it. Try it.
One more administrative note. So, I've been doing my scribe thing since March 30th
Oh, have
when
you?
we started. It's in our DQA The Fallen because that's the only thing I had access to. So we've got the March 30th and the April 6th are there. Just
Yeah, I might move that over.
Yeah, there's the other Google Drive that we created for this.
well, no, I know we did, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
that's where it is. We can cut and paste later.
Yeah.
I just wanted you all
Right.
to know I have been doing my scribe thing the whole time,
Wow.
just
wow.
in a different place.
Well,
because
I would have you move to the DCC notes.
right, and I went to do that, and it says I need to hit the request edit access, I guess, because I tried to do something and it wouldn't let me.
Okay.
So I will hit that button now, and we'll see what happens.
Let me in.
I don't know.
And here it comes. Request sent to owner, it says. So
Okay.
eventually you'll get.
Eventually I'll get to it.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything we deal with now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want everyone to know notes have been being taken and where they are, and we'll get it converted later.
Okay. Now, the description. As the boat floats toward the ziggurat, the island draws closer, revealing the source of the golden glow, a towering ziggurat with burning light radiating from the silver-thin cracks between the massive stone blocks. A wide ramp circles the edifice, sloping to the top of the temple. Hordes of beastmen crowd the ramp, howling to the darkness, hammering on massive hide drums and pushing a terrified string of prisoners to the ziggurat's glowing peak. High atop the temple, you can make out a fearsome silhouette of an enormous, armored figure wreathed in infernal smoke lit from below. And that's where we show you these pictures. And, okay,
Here's an idea. Can we lure the beastmen into the water?
so there's that guy. Then you might remember this.
Did you bring dog biscuits? What?
Here, boy. Throw it into the. Chase it. It jumps into the water. Yeah.
Chow?
And certainly they can't swim.
Need what?
We need a Jaws. We need.
I mean, our butcher
He
did.
jumped into hell, remember?
Oh yeah, bummer.
Our butcher did have a side of beef up until he took a swim.
Oh, man.
It's out there.
The giant rack of ribs. Wait, does rack of ribs float?
Should.
Maybe. Unless the Leviathan ate it.
Oh,
Or whatever other deadly fish that it would attract.
Oh, there's nothing else in this water.
Oh, yeah. Why would there? Yeah. So here's the mural that we had saw at one point, right? There's our fun Leviathan, and all right, and then there's the big guy. Anyway, so we're back to here, and as our boat approaches, and as you approach, you can notice that there's beastmen, every few feet on this slope, but they're not paying attention to the water. All of their focus is completely focused at the top of the ziggurat. The other thing you might notice is they don't seem to have. There's no spears. They don't seem to have any weapons.
Are the beastmen paying any attention to us at this point?
That's what he said. No,
Yeah,
they're
okay.
not looking at the water.
Sorry, I was reading something.
No problem.
Might be able to sneak in, or
We also have 3 of us wearing these robes that make the Leviathan ignore us. Maybe that means something to these guys.
That was one of the plans you had last week. Was the whole Chewbacca prisoner.
Okay,
Let's do get help.
nice. I love that scene.
no, we're not doing.
You love it.
Oh my gosh! Don't get me started. Well, have it saved on YouTube.
So the boat floats up. You're getting closer and closer. You start to back paddle. Not yet. Not ready to die yet.
Any other ideas? That's all I got.
I have no idea.
Is there any of this shoreline like walkable, or is the ramp the only way?
The ramp is the only way. That every other way seems very dangerous, steep. For a thief that might have a bonus on climbing sheer surfaces, perhaps. But
We almost died climbing over a pile of rocks.
if you look, there's no way to get to the top. I mean, you'd have to go up a level. At any level you go up, you're going to encounter some amount of bad guys.
Are the walls tall enough in areas that might house a secret door or an alternate passage, perhaps?
Sure, you take a wide loop around the island, checking out all the sides. There's no apparent secret door. I mean, it does talk about here if someone tries to climb it.
Mm-hmm.
They also say that's a risky event and probably not their best course of action.
Got it.
What do they know?
What do they know? Come up with a creative solution.
Well, can we sleep a bunch of them, or is that you shot that already?
I can try it again.
Chances are I'll just get one
But
or two.
even on a really good roll, I'm getting 3 of them
Right, but then we could. Oh, and once we put
for a couple hours.
can we? If we touch them, does that break the spell?
It says they can be woken up by normal means, so you'd probably have to
So that's a yes.
bump them, shake them.
Yeah. Normal means.
So we couldn't just chuck them in the water. And
Well, you could, but then they'd wake up.
Yeah. Okay.
As they die.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. We don't know that these are.
I think
swimmable
luring
beasts.
them in the waters are best, but how do you do that?
Right.
Dress up as a girl beast woman in a bikini.
The ghost of the caravan guard. Is there any way to like flip water in there and just like flush them out? Because it's like a trench, right?
Flip water.
What trench? There's no
Stairs
trench.
going out.
It's a ramp up.
It's a ramp heading up.
The ramp. Okay.
Anybody have something they can?
Would there be a way to get water to like come down the ramp and have them slip and fall?
Interesting notion. Can you create water or create rain?
I can only create water in the traditional sense.
Uh-huh. That's not going to help us.
Crying?
You get
Tears for your fallen comrades.
this is just like the D&D movie. Come on, do it with magic. I can't do that.
Yeah, right.
I am a level 1 wizard whose one of his 3 spells now is burnt up, and his other 2 aren't that
You
impressive.
have 3 spells.
Yeah,
The cleric has 4.
well, good for you. Can you make water rain down from heaven and wash these guys away?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of cleric.
She's got blessing, holy
Oh.
sanctuary, darkness, and paralysis.
Okay, hang on.
Paralysis?
Ooh,
Paralysis.
darkness. Can we make it dark?
Oh,
Could. Potentially.
Putting send hourglass-ish. We wouldn't call it an hourglass.
We could spend the next hour coming.
Putting up a timer on the table.
Got it.
Let me pull up
I'm staying on the boat.
So I could ask my patron to help us out, but again, that's only sort of like if she feels like it, she might help us a little, but she's not going to just
Boat have any cannon?
mow away.
Ballista?
You didn't notice it?
Just asking.
The massive cannon and all the cannonballs sitting in the middle of the...
It's a Gatling gun sitting right there.
A ballista?
No.
Do they all have robes on?
No. The beastmen... These look like just beastmen.
Well, let's see.
Do they have clothes on at all?
Some more than others.
Darkness.
All right, this rhino guy doesn't look like he has anything. And this ape man doesn't look like he has anything on. But then this snake dude has some sort of robe. So, and so does this ant creature.
Because you've got both the manifestation, so shadowy, clouded darkness, absolute darkness, or thick oily. And then you've got, depending on what you roll, you get
So some more than others, huh?
So it's, you don't know what you're getting.
Okay.
It's one big difference, like with D&D, you know what you're getting.
Right.
It either works or it doesn't.
And these are first level spells.
Right.
But even so, you know, there's a lot more variability. You don't always know what you're getting.
But the best version of their first level spells are pretty good.
if you roll well.
Yeah, if you could possibly get it that high.
But I guess my point is, with D&D, you know what you're getting when you cast the spell. It either works or it doesn't.
Right.
Whereas here, there's many different versions of.
I like that about
which
this.
is really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely has a new element. Challenge.
So we could try darkness.
Well, if we can, there's 7 of us, and 3 in the cage. So if we get the 3 out, that's 10. 10 versus 20 beastmen. Each of us has to take out 2. I think that's out of the question.
I'm a halfling thief. No armor.
We killed what? 2 of them back in the other room, and it was like at better odds than that.
And your darkness is what? Like, how widespread is it?
Depends.
Depends on how well it works.
Very much depends. Yeah.
Does anybody need a weapon, by the way, while we're on the boat traveling over here? I have a mace that I
is
can
that?
give.
That's D8, probably.
I have no idea. I just got it.
Maybe one of the guys that fell overboard and had to ditch all their stuff.
It's a D6.
D6?
I think so. Let me find that.
Because all I have is a cudgel, because I had to drop my cleaver.
I gave you the cudgel. So I'll give you the mace.
1d6.
You want the cudgel? Oh, the mace, I mean.
If it's higher than the
1d6.
It's better than a cudgel.
And I don't know what cudgels.
It's
D4.
D4.
Yeah. There you go.
Cudgel's just a club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not on the list. When you got it, it probably said use it like a.
Yeah.
Shillelagh.
Well, that was 3 characters ago. I have no idea.
All right,
I got
team.
this used.
Yeah, when you get it, this
Very
is so and so
used.
who picked it up from so and so who picked it up from. It gives you a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
Son of.
Oh, and they all
Well-
died in the past 2 days.
Yeah. I guess you could try it. Try your darkness spell and see where it gets us.
Okay.
I have a jar of honey.
And
I don't know how that can help us. But
I mean, I could try the sleep spell on the first couple, if that helps at all.
I also have.
Well, right now you're still in the boat,
Right.
Yeah.
some 20 to 50 feet away from the shore.
Right.
I also have armor. Plus 5 -5.
And as you contemplate this,
Everybody has armor,
you see 2 people coming down the slope.
People.
Okay, beastmen.
so- Former people.
They come and they open the cage
Oh crap.
and they're grabbing the barber.
grab Ken's
It's lunchtime,
characters.
but not for him.
You're killing my characters already? How could you? How could you guys move faster?
So I will cast darkness when we land.
Okay.
That'll give us the best chance if it doesn't.
Then the greatest range up the hill.
Yeah.
So how far can your sleep reach?
I can do 60 feet, so I can do it from here. I'm just checking.
Did you do it on all 3 of those right now?
Well, it says 1 target, 2 targets, 3 targets, depending on how well I roll, but I'm just checking. I guess I get to pick who they are.
Yeah. Well, if
Yeah.
you could
Okay.
at least take the 2 on the upside.
Okay. So,
Okay, so if I can choose where the darkness goes, where are we putting it? Because it affects us as well as them.
I think it's time to roll initiative.
and do we get to add anything to this?
Your initiative value.
Yeah.
Where's that? Oh, there it is.
What the heck?
What'd you get, Glenn?
21.
21.
7.
7 for Noel.
Oh, wait. 7 plus 2, so it's 9.
9. Christian?
Dwarf got a 12.
No, you take your best one.
Oh, well, I haven't rolled the other 2. Let's roll the
No,
other
so no, you don't re-roll. You add your best initiative to the roll.
2. Okay, well then, give me a minute.
What'd you get?
Oh, a 16.
16. And Ken?
17.
17.
Okay, with the add the best, that's a 15.
15 for Christian. Yay, the numbers are all different.
Make the DM's life easier.
Well,
I touched the water. Does it feel like water?
Yeah.
Smell like water?
yeah.
Taste like water?
See, like salt water. You don't want to drink it. All right, Glenn. You saw these 2 beastmen come down. They open the cage. They grab him by the hand. The guy starts to struggle, and one of them pulls out a cudgel and beats him over the back of the neck, and you kind of just see him slump down. Is he dead? Or is he unconscious? You don't know. The other 2 have kind of cowered in the back of the cage, but they're starting to drag him away. It's
Okay.
your turn. I'm gonna say the boat is. Let's give a boat. We're gonna say it's a D4 plus 1 feet away. 40 feet.
Okay. So I do my oogly boogity, sleep. And
Sleep.
if it works, we'll say that's 1, 2, 3.
All right.
So we'll try to sleep them in that order. So I roll and add my...
Your spellcaster ability and your personality modifier, or no, you're a wizard, so it's an intelligence modifier.
I don't remember what my spellcaster ability is.
No. I think it's your spellcaster level
Which is
1.
plus my...
plus your intelligence modifier.
Which is a nothing.
All right.
Everybody wants to give him something.
One.
Everybody wants to give him. Oh, I'm the only one who can give
You're
him.
the only one that can help him.
I can't give any. Sorry.
Okay.
I've used it all. Almost all of it.
Okay.
I got
Okay,
2.
I got 14, which is up to 2 targets.
All right.
And then I don't remember about the Mercurial.
Yeah.
When does that come in?
So first of all, at the top of it, it tells you what the spell looks like when you cast it. Now I thought we determined this for all your spells before we played last week. So at the top, jumping over.
It tells me what it does, and it's got what the Mercurial effect is. I just don't remember when that does that happen
Now.
because it worked. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You cast sleep, right?
Yep. Hang on, I'm reading the Mercurial. Okay, so first of all, with the roll I got, up to 2 targets within range must save or fall asleep for 1d6 turns.
Okay. Save. And these guys.
This says save is will versus spell check DC.
All right, your spell check DC is what you rolled, so it's a 14.
14.
Are you happy with that roll?
What can I add to it? Luck? Or
You
just where I
can
add my
do
other
the
things
spell burn.
with my other stuff.
Don't do it.
This is a pretty critical one, though.
Yeah,
spell
but
burn do?
we've got a lot of people to get
Yeah,
through.
but
Take
if
one away
this goes
from
wrong, we're really in trouble.
Strength, agility, stamina.
The
Right.
first 3.
Yeah.
I feel like the sneak is really important. But that's I'm a thief, so I don't.
Well, I mean,
Right now, you only got 2 of them, right?
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Yeah,
So
now you have perhaps the 2 that are trying to carry him away. This other one isn't quite looking, although he's right there. He's kind of got his eyes.
yeah, but I'd have to add 4 more to get up to the next level of getting somebody.
I'm just tempting you.
Don't do it.
You hear the dwarf from somewhere. Don't do it, you idiot!
Don't call him an idiot. I would just say, don't.
Meanwhile, the
I will
halfling's
say
like,
I will just do 1. So I'll bump it up to a 15.
And what's that do for you?
Nothing.
Then don't do it.
Just makes it harder for you to say.
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely it does. 15. All right. So the spell difficulty is 15, and we'll start with the closest beastman. Now, his will is -1.
Good.
So we're going to roll a d20, if I can find the d20.
I think you should roll D10 or 12. One of those funky ones, like 12 or 14.
And -1.
Guaranteed.
Roll.
It's a minus dice, not a minus.
You gotta be kidding.
He saved.
Uh-huh.
This guy. D20. -1. Roll.
Oh, you
Freaking cheating AI.
lame.
where's the
Well,
boat?
40 feet offshore.
Yeah, but where?
I'm going to say you're approaching from this most least conspicuous side.
Okay. So.
So you didn't lose the spell
No.
because you the spell success was successful. They just passed their saving throw.
Okay. Now, Mercurial magic also kicks in, right?
Yes.
So, Mercurial magic is fear and loathing. The caster's forbidden knowledge inspires fearsome antipathy. Is that how you say that?
Antipathy.
Antipathy in intelligent beings. Are these things intelligent? I guess so.
-1 will.
Friendly allies are not. Friendly allies are immune, but all others are affected as follows: those of half the caster's HD or less. It's my HD.
Hit dice.
So you're a 1d4 as a sorcerer,
Okay.
right? That's your hit dice
Okay.
and they are 1d8, which I think is it's more than you.
Okay.
So they're not less.
Those of greater HD focus. Oh.
Good thing you read it.
Yeah, those of greater HD focus all their attacks on the caster. So now they're scared of me to the point where they're going to focus their attention on me.
Okay.
You might have saved the barber. Thank you for that.
So then you were supposed to do this manifestation, which is a d4.
Huh?
This is what it looks like when you cast the spell.
Oh,
But
okay.
how come his page looks different than your page?
It,
You guys don't.
you're doing sleep, right?
Yeah.
I don't understand how it's different. Show me your page. Come here.
I used some website that spat it out for me.
Oh.
So I didn't see that on there. But
I don't know, maybe he's using the older edition. No, what you did was you downloaded. You had your guy and you downloaded it. If I remember, you said. So this is on there. It might already say I didn't read it all. What it looks like, right? When you cast a spell, a ray of shimmering dust appears. Swan's wings, which rise from the earth and fold the target.
What's your roll to 2?
Yeah,
it's 2.
2. Swan wings, which rise from the earth to enfold the target. And they fight it off, and they look over the boat, and they see you standing on the doing this, and then you go, oh crap. And
As a light like shines down on you and highlights the person who's casting the spell. Yeah.
and that's your turn. Ken, you have. So the good news, as I'm alt tabbing on the wrong screen, the good news is they stop holding on to the barber. The bad news is he falls to the ground unconscious.
It says they focus all their attacks, so I guess if they felt their job was more important, they could still do it. But if they feel like attacking someone, it's going to be...
The door is open. Your two other characters are right there, but all they have are the clothes they're wearing and no weapons, no nothing.
It's a pile of weapons right there.
All right.
There is a pile of weapons. I'm going to say it's between the North Beastman and the cage, somewhere in there. Like in this corner, maybe?
Bomb rush up!
Yeah, we're going survival here. So they're gonna. They can see the boat coming, can't they?
Sure they can.
Those bars.
All right, they're gonna try to dash out. Well, the two that are conscious are gonna try to dash out of the cage, and then start swimming towards the boat.
Yeah, but they can't, right? I mean, these two are right in front of the cage, right? They were just pulling this guy out. Yeah, you don't think you could tackle the Beastman, maybe, right?
Okay. Yeah, if there's not enough room, then they would
Start throwing
probably
bombs.
tackle the one down below because he looks weaker, just based on the picture.
You mean the elfin
Despite the
dude?
fact it's an elephant. Yeah.
Okay.
Skinnier legs, so they're weaker.
So, pick one and do it.
Sweep him, Johnny!
So you run up
All right,
and maybe the one with the greater strength. I don't know.
Yeah, both of them a strength 0. We'll go bottom one. who
Hopefully-
is the alchemist.
Hopefully that's the strength modifier of 0.
Yes. All right, alchemist, going for it.
All right, alchemist runs up there, and what is she trying to do exactly?
Just like tackle the guy to get him out of the way.
Lead with the shoulder.
A shove.
A nice shove. Give him a good shove, and so you roll your strength modified by your shove. Roll a d20 modified by your strength, and 9. So the Beastman then will counter that with his strength. Looking at his strength, we're gonna call this. We can call this a fortitude save or a reflex save. Either way, it's a +1. That's a decent.
1.
+1. Roll. It's an 8. So you go out, you give him the elbow. He pushes back 10 feet, stumbles into the edge of the thing. He's going to make a dexterity or reflex save as he trips on the ground here, as he's kind of on the edge of the shore, right? It makes sense to me that he might...
Ground is softer, maybe not as stable.
It could be.
But his head manages to find a rock.
Yes.
But his head manages to find a rock. We'll see. This is a +1. We're going to set the difficulty class at 10. This shouldn't be too hard, right? 15. As he's got one foot in the kind of sunken down into the beach, the other one's still on top, and he's pulling it out. And so the good news, Glenn, is he's no longer looking at you. He's looking at this alchemist that just gave him the shoulder,
Induced shove.
and then she dives in the water. Is that what I heard you?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
That's the plan.
All right. Now, how about your what's this?
All right, blacksmith.
Which is holding on to some wood too.
Yeah. Blacksmith is just going to run out and follow. Oh, he'll be a good guy and try to pick up the passed out barber.
Really? You start no longer do I give you as much room as you start to drag him away. Right?
Nope.
Okay.
You don't have to be faster. You don't have to be the fastest. You just have to be faster than the person behind you. He can drop and run.
Yeah. Wes, you're 40 feet away in the boat, floating safely in your boat.
So far. Yeah, so Cleric will cast darkness, but not until we land.
Okay, so she's not going to do anything then.
Yeah, not right now.
So somebody's got to row the boat. Actually, no. We said there was magically being propelled, which means you can't stop this. All right, which means next turn the boat's going to be on shore.
Yes.
All right.
So next turn she will cast darkness and. We'll
Okay. How about your butcher?
Um.
Your meatless butcher.
Well, it looks like a rack of ribs on her back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, rack ribs are floating out there.
It
Shark
is
bait.
now, yeah. There's no sharks here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until.
Maybe Ruckus fell through an interdimensional portal when he jumped into hell and
Nice.
just showed up here.
Don't you hear the cellos?
The butcher will jump in to help the.
Jumps in the water. Now, this isn't to scale, guys, right? We said we were 40 feet away. You jump in, you're going to swim half the distance. I don't know what the rule is for swimming. You're going to swim 20 feet, so you're going to get halfway there to them.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. That was Wes's turn. Christian, you feel like the boat's going to be at the shore next turn.
Yep. So yeah, there's not a lot I can do right now, but my 3 people will, sort of brandish their weapons. They'll firm their grip on their respective shovels and spears and things of that nature. Let's see here. See what I got? A shovel, a spear, and his pitchfork. Yep. So we're just gonna and what I'll say is, my 3 will head to the bow of the boat. We'll be the first to hit the beach. So.
You're
'Cause we're
brave all of a
armed.
sudden.
What's that?
You're brave all of a sudden.
Well, we recognize the importance of the situation. It's not that I haven't been brave the rest of the time, Dave.
I know, I'm just... Just the fact that your character is still alive. All right. That was Christian. The Beastmen, what did the Beastmen do? The Beastmen, this one, grabs at the... And they could both come over, and they start grabbing at the barber from, and I didn't put it on here, the blacksmith. So they have 2 chances to beat your strength. If you want to roll your strength to hold on to them.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a natural 8.
These are both +1s. So they're going to get him, and they start to drag him away. And that is their turn. And now we're back to you guys. Oh, no. First, that was them. Noel, you get a turn.
All right, so can I see what the boat looks like again?
Yeah, so, yeah.
So basically, I'm thinking, so it's got a sail, right?
It's got a sail. Yep.
So I'm going to do something fun.
Let's
If I'm
do
gonna
it.
Die, I'm going to go out. So there's rigging, right? So
Sure, certainly.
So I'm going to cut the rigging and swing off towards them. I should
I love
at
it.
least 20, 30 feet
I love it.
towards shore, right?
I love it. So,
Now I'm dropping all my other stuff except my daggers and the daggers.
okay.
'Cause that's all I got.
So, yeah, you take your daggers, you cut the ring, and you get the ropes hanging free. You grab it, you do a running swing, and now we're going to do a reflex save. Well, first of all, before you say that, where would you like to land?
Behind the
Up here?
no, I'm not gonna get that
Here.
far. Remember, we're 40 feet, so
Here?
off in the water. I don't want to land on the ground.
You
I wanna
here?
land go down and behind the cage.
behind
Between
here.
us and the cage, yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, okay. So if we think about this, the rope will swing you out some amount of feet, then you'll have the momentum carrying you, and you're gonna land in the water. All right. So, and we're gonna because you're just hitting the water, right? That's all you're doing.
Yep.
So, for every 5, 10, 15, 20 is how close you can get to the shore. All right.
You have it in your mind, right?
All right. Roll your reflex save.
13.
13.
Plus 2, if you count my jelly.
All right, 15. 15. So that gets you. You could be anywhere 5 feet off the shore you want to. Like, so.
I want to be behind the cage, but like.
You'd be like here.
Yeah, maybe move me 5, 10 feet towards the. Yeah.
There.
Yeah, that looks good.
You land in the water, and it's.
Owl, like an awl in my mouth, and a dagger in my hand.
Yeah.
It's like a veritable pirate.
And with your reflex, you did a little flip in the air, and cannonballing. The water kind of splits apart, and you stand up, and
Come out of the water.
it can't be perfect because you didn't roll 20, but this is a 15. That's pretty good. And it's just the right amount of depth where you can. It's probably up to your waist, so it's 2 feet deep.
Yeah.
Okay, 1.5 feet. All right, and now, but then with that, we're gonna say that is when the boat comes to shore. And I was just getting ready to draw this. Let's see if I can draw a boat. What are you talking about? All right.
Hopefully, I took advantage of the fact that they're all focused on magic user.
Rotate.
Hey, I
You
can't.
do the same thing in the other direction.
Can't rotate. It's not letting me.
It's in the wrong direction.
Parallel park
No,
this baby.
so I was having. I wanted to.
All right.
I wanted to come like this. So now we have you guys. Right here. You guys are here. You ran over the. All right, Glenn. You can now get off the boat if you choose to.
Okay.
And interestingly enough, it hasn't drawn the attention of. And I'm gonna say this one is joined is now aware of you, but the next one up, he doesn't seem to be. He doesn't seem to be paying attention.
So you're saying that fear thing is only impacting the two.
Yeah. So these two right here. We're focused on you, but you weren't really here, so they couldn't attack you. So instead, they decided to grab the guy and do what they were supposed to do.
Okay. So I think so it doesn't. I guess I'm trying to figure out how long does this fear and loathing thing last.
It doesn't say.
Yeah. Fearsome and intelligent beings. There's a greater focus all their attacks on the caster, and so we're saying it only affects those two, right? And then the duration.
But that was your Mercurial thing.
Yeah. So should I roll to see how long the spell lasts, even though the sleep didn't work? To see how long that lasts?
Yeah, give me a D4. +1.
Okay. 5.
Wow, 5 rounds. 5 rounds, these guys are have it out to you. Okay. But still, it's your turn.
Okay. So they're dragging him away, but they're keeping an eye on me, it sounds like. So I think I will stay in the boat, and so with the patron thing, I can do a little prayer to my fairy godmother and ask for her help? Do I need to ask for something specific?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Smite them all.
Yeah.
Or just half.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, if you're really tired, just a quarter.
Okay, so that's what I'm doing. So I just roll. What do I do here?
Roll a d20, add 2.
Okay, and then this is invoke patron, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh. Failure. Unlike other spells, invoke patron may not be lost for the day. Depending on the results of the patron bond, the wizard may still be able to cast it.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
So,
say
I
it
mean,
right. I guess.
So, a couple things here that are kind of fun for me is, first of all, preview. Recognize her?
the chick from Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. That's what I had in mind when I pictured your fairy godmother.
Yeah.
It says, hello, but no. And then, had I not screwed up my video, this would have been an image in the video. And then I had background music.
Nice.
I think you could have done that in ukulele.
Maybe.
First I thought, oh, did he do that?
It's a guitar, but
Yeah.
you're maybe.
It was a little too low.
You still owe me from last time. Go get him, Tiger.
Wink. And she disappears.
She disappears,
Like that.
and you have a big ass red lipstick kiss on your cheek.
Good luck charm.
All right.
You smell the lavender.
It's kind of like, ask me again. There could be constant. Now you owe me something even bigger. All right. That was Glenn's turn. We're to Ken.
Okay.
Ken.
Are you on mute?
What to do?
You're starting to slog
All right,
into the
so-
water when the ship pulls up.
Yeah.
What?
Is there anything to help climb aboard the ship? Or like hold on so you're not treading water?
Time out. Mercurial thing?
Mm-hmm.
That only happens when you fail a spell. When you succeed in a spell, that doesn't happen.
Really?
The mercurial effect only happens when you fail.
Well, what does it say? Does it say spell cast or spell fail?
No, it's,
Sidebar, Ken. There's a rope hanging in the water now.
there's misfire and corruption when you blow it, but the mercurial magic.
Happens when you have a misfire.
It should say.
Does it?
Read it. It should say in it. When does it occur?
The first,
Cast. Yeah, but it can be a good thing.
Oh, so that's. Oh, I thought that was like one of the character trait things. But
That's in the spell,
okay.
but that one could have been good if they had less hit dice than me.
Right.
But in this case, it was bad.
all right. Well, that's something to learn more about.
So I took it as it happens.
Cosmic caprice, why the word caprice? What? Determines skill in magic, birth order, lineage, horoscope, even more abstruse. Have much more influence on the wizard spells casting as hard work and native intelligence. As a result, the effect of magical spell varies according to who casts it. So, the magical rite invoked by one mage may be more powerful or different. All right, you're right. It doesn't say it. So that would just be. Is that corruption? Yeah. So that's it. But the corruption only happens on a natural one. Okay. All right, Ken, back to you. The ship has come. There is a rope dangling off the side, probably within 5
Okay.
feet of your alchemist. You see these
The
adventurers.
alchemist.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the alchemist knows what's going to happen, but she's going to take a breather. So she's just going to grab the rope and hold on for a round
Okay.
and catch her breath.
Okay.
And then the blacksmith is now that support's here, going to turn and tackle the same one and try to knock him off.
All right.
Off the barber.
Give him another shoulder. Okay. Your strength gives his strength.
Oh, I'll do the right die though. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, that's a 2. I think that's a 2.
I think you
Yeah.
roll a 2, and I think I roll a 6. Yeah,
Oh,
because
you have the +1. Yeah.
yeah. So, I mean, you put your shoulder in, he puts his shoulder into you, and you kind of just smash. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing
He's gonna
happens.
Grapple, intimidatingly. And that'll be it. He'll
All
be
right.
there, waiting for backup.
Wes,
Are we at the beach?
we are at the beach.
Okay. Sorcerer will step off.
Your cleric.
Cleric will step off.
Okay.
And then cast darkness, like we've
Yeah, yeah.
discussed.
All right.
See, hopefully it works.
Okay. Take a shot.
5.
There's things you can do about that.
Like,
7 points of luck.
yeah, no.
All right.
So then read
It's
yourself
just a
what
failure. So
Oh.
I'm not 100%. That's just a failure. All right. You can try again next turn if you wanted to.
Yeah.
The corruption? No. Disapproval doesn't
Well, it's-
start until you roll a natural one.
Natural one, yeah. And really it was a 7 because it's +2, but even
Still.
still it's failed.
All right. Christian.
All right.
She says a little prayer and then there's a little fizzle.
Okay. The dwarf and his cohort will storm the beach
You can get,
and
you can
go
get-
after that guy right there.
If the dwarf goes first, he can get here.
Yep. All right. And he will. Yeah. However, I mean, I want those guys to come. You can.
Splash, splash, slog, slog. I'll put him here.
Excellent.
But this guy's not going to make it.
All right.
He's going to be behind him.
Fair enough. I'm good with that. And so the dwarf will take a stab
Spear.
with his spear,
Yeah.
and the other guy will strike with whichever he's got. That's my farmer. Okay. All right. So let me get to sheet. All right. Spear rolled hits. I don't think I have any modifiers for that. Oh, that's a nat 20 to hit with the spear.
Nice. Now, this was your dwarf.
Yes.
Okay. Now, he has. This is where you have a crit table.
Okay.
It should be on your character sheet.
Yeah. Crit table. It shows the Roman numeral 3.
So that'd be 3. So I have to find in the
I
combat
was
space.
wondering what that meant. Okay.
Combat space. Sorry, I don't have all the rules memorized yet, guys.
That's all right.
No, there's
Combat.
a lot to learn.
I'm looking for the word combat. There it is. And now I'm looking for crit. There they are. Crit tables. And your crit table 3. Now you have a crit die.
Correct. That's a D10.
All right. And so we roll a d10.
There. A 10.
A 10. Sunder foe's weapon. Shards of metal fill the air. Sunder means
Break.
break.
Yeah.
Right.
So he tried to block with his cudgel,
What is the asterisk?
I don't know. You somewhere down here, there's probably an asterisk.
I think what it means is that the shard's the weapon, then, like slice the jugular. And
So he lifts his weapon up the block, and your spear goes right through it, shatters that weapon. The cudgel's no more, and then it does your damage.
Awesome.
Don't forget your D3, your deed die.
Okay.
Wes has a D3 for you if you want it.
All right. Yeah, because I don't have one.
It looks like a 6-sided die.
Oh, yeah. That's a D3.
Now, so explain that, because this is the first time we've done it.
Yeah, well,
I don't-
this is your dwarf.
Right.
Your dwarf, like a warrior, has a deed die.
Okay.
Anytime he does an attack, you can say, and does something cool.
Oh, okay.
Right? And if, let's say, knocks him down, right? And so if on your deed die it's a 3 or higher, and right now it can only be, right? If it's a 3 or higher and your your attack hits, then your deed happens.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
So whenever you attack, you don't get a modifier. Well, you get your modifier and you get your deed die added to your attack. So your 20 wasn't just a natural 20; it was a natural 20 plus your strength modifier plus your deed die.
Now, does he have to declare that before he rolls?
The deed die should always be rolled.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
So the D die was a 1,
uh-huh.
and my spear only delivers 2.
Now the spear doesn't have. I would expect it to have your strength modifier added to it.
Of which I have none.
Oh, okay, but still, 3 is exactly what you needed to kill him.
Oh. Okay. Sweet.
Okay, but that was him.
Right.
With him balling, you can step over his body with your rutabaga farmer
All right.
and try to attack this beast man.
Absolutely. We're going to do that. And let's see that. Ugh. All right. Set up farmers, green. Let's say. Now, do I subtract if there's a negative on the strength? Okay. So that's a 14 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Awesome. And then he's going to roll. Now he's just Joe Farmer. He doesn't.
What's he using?
He's using his pitchfork. D8 minus 1.
There you go.
And we're going to use the D8 over here.
No, you wanted that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. D8 of 1 minus 1 is 0. Apparently he missed in his stumble over the dead body.
Yeah. It's just a little scratch on his shoulder.
It was like the tines went right on
Yeah,
the side
right
of
on
his
either
neck.
side of his neck. Right, exactly. All right.
There's somewhere before it.
That was Christian.
Yep. Yeah. Right.
You had a turn, right?
One.
Oh, we never did anything with the
Other two?
the other one.
Other one?
Yeah,
What's your butcher doing?
Butcher was going to was in the water and was going to assist the whoever was out swimming.
Yeah.
The
Stabilizing the alchemist.
yeah, alchemist.
Okay, is he still doing that? Or that's what he did?
Yeah, that's what he did. Was making sure she doesn't drown or
Okay.
whatever.
Okay. And Christian, the beastman's turn. And you get one opportunity attack, Rutabaga Farmer.
All right. Sweet. That's a 17 to hit.
All right, give him another poke.
Yeah. Let's roll something different. That's 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage is enough to put him down.
Nice.
But this guy grabs onto him and starts dragging him away.
Dang it.
All right.
Have they attacked any of us yet? Like to do
Mm.
damage?
Not directly. No.
Yeah, so
They seem preoccupied with taking this guy
More
up to.
interested in feeding.
That's what I'm thinking. They're more interested in dragging us up to the
Noel,
top.
it is your turn.
All right. So that guy's dead.
Two guys dead.
So we
Oh, that guy's dead too.
Well, okay, but if he's dragging him off, the next one might be interested in attacking us.
Maybe. We'll have to find out.
How distracted is the one dragging?
He seems determined to get him up to the sacrificial.
Would you say he's distracted?
Yes, he's not focusing on you.
So I will sneak silently along the wall, trying to use the shadows.
Yeah, so I mean, you feel like you have cover for, so 5, 10, 15
I
feet.
get 20 feet.
So 20 feet would get you out of the shadow. You put you right in the front of everyone. You're not going to have any cover there.
Right. I can dash. Can I still hide?
You can dash.
shadows?
I mean, right here where you
Up against
feel
the
like
cage,
you'd have,
you
go up
rolls in
against
the
wall.
dirt.
And you get onto the top of a sack full of stuff.
It's like Tim Allen and Galaxy
Yeah.
Quest. Rolling around. It's like, what are you
The
doing?
daggers is really my thing. So I'm not going to try to look for anything.
I mean, just if you want cover, you're
Dash
going to
anyway.
hug this wall best you
Yeah,
can.
that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So the next 20 feet.
Yeah, so I put you at 20 feet about here. I mean, you can be here, but you're getting awful close without your buddies around you.
Yeah, I have to hide in shadows. So I have to roll for that. See
If only
I'm
there was
successful,
darkness.
right?
Sure.
If only. Tried.
Not for a lack of trying.
So that's 14.
Okay, remember that number.
Yeah.
All right, that's
And I'm
Noel.
sneaking silently. So should I roll that too? It's a multiple rolls thing.
Sure.
It matters because
Yeah.
my backstab,
Yeah,
it's intended to have multiple rolls leading up to it.
yeah, go ahead.
Because it's a pretty good bonus. And that one's 8 plus 5, that's 13.
All right, remember that roll. Glenn, we're back to you.
Okay. So,
Good news, the guys that were mad at you are no longer.
Good. And so I cast my spell. It worked. They just saved against it.
That's right.
So I still have it.
Absolutely.
Okay. Is there a beast man within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
I think so.
If the boat's right up on the shore.
That's what I'm saying. Close enough, anyway. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Try it again.
Let's do it again. All right. And it's just +1 for my level, right? So we decided. Ooh, that's a 19. That's up here. Okay. Up to 3 targets within range must save or fall asleep for 3 hours.
60 feet gets
Yep.
these 3.
Nice.
Sleepy sleep. I don't know which of these.
So
We'll
they
put
have
the
to
little-
do a will.
There it is. Oh, they have to do their saves.
Yep.
All right.
But
They're-
they're going against a 19.
all right.
-1's.
Well, it's a 20 because you modified it, didn't you?
That's with the modifier.
19 was with the modifier?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 19 plus 1. No. All right, 19. Still good. And they have a -1 in their will. So let's see what this pterodactyl man does. So, is it this?
If they have a -1, does it mean they all fail?
The 24.
You don't want that?
Because the
Oh,
highest they
that's
can roll
true.
is a 19. Right?
Natural 20 would be a success.
You're right.
They all fail.
Yeah, they all fail.
What?
The bet. Oh no! If they roll a natural 20, they automatically succeed. That's
Okay.
kind
Or is
of a
that a
rule
D&D
again.
Okay.
thing?
Yep.
Huh?
That's fair.
Or is that a D&D thing?
No, that's this. Yeah.
Fine.
But I'm not going to bother modifying it because it's not going to matter. It scared me there for a second.
Okay.
Nice.
Again, I saw that 20 for a 2nd. Come on, come on, give me the 20.
What do you,
Come on, give me a 20. No, all right, I'll leave it.
you got an 18 and a 19 last time. Don't get greedy.
I know, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't have kept it. I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, I didn't know.
All right, those 3 fall asleep.
And we're thinking the Mercurial magic only applies to the ones that were affected, right?
Well, these were affected.
I know. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Not everybody.
Okay, all right, right.
That.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
So what's the mercurial part?
Well, it's not really going to matter because they're asleep.
Okay.
I guess, unless. Well, if we think the sleep happens first, then the rest of it's not going to happen.
Yeah. So how long are they asleep?
3 hours.
3 hours. Nice. Okay. But the next time you have a turn, Ken. That was Glenn. So that's now. Give me let's see. What would it be? Fortitude or stamina? Stamina.
Oh crap! I didn't write what those ones were down.
Fortitude or reflex or will. So I think it's going to be your fortitude is kind of your strength, right? Reflex is your agility. Will, your willpower. That's your personality. Yeah, let's do a willpower.
I think.
Let's do a will save, and we're going to set the DC. We're going to set it at 15 for this time. Next time it'll be 10, as you're unconscious. But this time,
which character?
the barber. He is.
Barber will save. Hey, +0. All right.
All right, so he's still unconscious.
7.
Yeah, he's still
Okay, I
unconscious.
gotta try to do this dice thing. No, come back. Oh, I can do it too.
You can.
There we go. I got my natural 20.
So how about your?
All right. Okay, well, so those guys are all moving. Those guys are dead. All right, the blacksmith is gonna. Is the pile of stuff like in this corner?
Yes.
That's where I was envisioning it, but I realized I never actually.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna run and go and grab his hammer,
The blacksmith is.
which will count as a club for purposes of what I have written down.
No, Warhammer.
No, I don't think. I
That'd
don't
be
think
awesome.
it counts as a warhammer. But yeah, he'll grab his hammer.
All right,
and
he goes up
start
there.
charging up.
He opens up the bag, grabs out his hammer. He maybe takes another step forward, and then he sees that the 3 closest beastmen are all asleep on the ground.
Sleep.
Yeah, so he'll just, if he can, he'll get up to be at the feet of the barber.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so then he can, start pulling him back. And then the alchemist has had her round to breathe, so she'll get out and walk and get. What did she have in there? Alchemist. Oh, I didn't write it. Okay, she's an alchemist. I need to look and see what she gets.
I can't really get a bead on this
Wrong way.
butcher. Is it a male or female?
I was assuming
Alchemist,
the butcher
trained
was a
weapon,
male,
staff.
but the cleric was a female.
What was that, Ken?
It says her trained weapon is a staff. So does that mean she has like a little walking stick that she can use as a staff?
Sure.
And she'll grab that.
But she uses her entire movement to get there.
Oh, no, she's not moving after that.
An oversized pot stirrer.
She'll step to the side, like if other people want to get in there, but no.
Yeah.
And she can't really. She doesn't have enough movement to move around.
All right. I think
Yep,
that's your
we're good.
turn. Christian,
Sir.
you're up.
All right. Okay. Well, farmer's the furthest up, so we'll put him up. Yes. And then bring the dwarf in behind the blacksmith, and my digger as far as you can get. Yep. And they're keeping their eyes peeled. And that's all we can do, really.
No, you can dash.
Well, we could.
I could
All right,
dash
so-
you right up to this dude right here if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could. Not real enamored with that notion. But let's get. All right, fine. Send Farmer up to, like, not that far. Like, between the last 2 sleepers. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly where I was going. And then Digger. Bring Digger. Yeah, if you can get there, great. And then bring Dwarf up next to Blacksmith. There we go.
How much damage did it take to kill those?
Not much.
Yeah. All right, that's my turn.
All right. Beastman. and nothing happens. Oogity boogity somewhere beyond. Noel.
Seeing the other three go down, can you span out? I want to see how the ziggurat. We would have seen this from far away. So you got to go a long way around. Okay. All right. I will again continue to hide in the shadows and creep up.
I'll put you here if you want to be.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people around you. No die necessary unless. Yeah. All right. Unless you want to, get up here.
No.
All right, Glenn, back to you.
Okay.
No concentration necessary. Yeah. But you're way back here on the boat.
Okay. I will get out of the boat.
5:10.
Mm-hmm.
15:20.
Mm-hmm.
25:30.
Yep. And I've still got the robe on, in case that buys me anything. Okay, so that's my full movement.
Yes. Well, that's your normal movement.
Yeah.
You can dash if you want.
So show me what's going on up the path here. I put what, 3 of them to
The next,
sleep?
yeah, you got these 3 are asleep.
Okay.
You see your friends tiptoeing around them.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and the next one up here is way up here.
Okay.
Come on, badass magician man. What's holding you back?
The potential for people to focus on him. Although I think we nuked all those people.
You did.
Yeah. No, it's just
If you
there's
fail,
always a chance that it fails, and then I don't have it anymore.
right now they don't seem to be aware of you.
Yep. Hold on a second.
Off this year.
Okay, I'll move up. I'll dash. So
You are. All right.
Dash on tiptoe so as not to touch the guy.
I'll put you right here.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to be in the front.
I didn't think you did.
Yeah,
How about
that's
here?
better. Yeah.
All right, Ken.
Wait, it's back to me already? What the heck?
Yeah. So
Moving right along.
you're giving me a barber. Let's make it a 10 this time. Give me a will save.
Is he stuck underneath the one that fell asleep?
No, he's not
He's
unconscious
unconscious 'cause they
himself.
bludgeoned him.
Oh.
Any
That's a
modifier?
9.
Any modifier?
Oh.
You hear him, Mom, let me see another 10
You gotta, like,
minutes.
smack him in the
10
face,
minutes.
wake him up.
All right. The alchemist will grab the barber's razor blade, though, that is in there.
No, it's my razor blade. Okay. Alchemist.
And then she'll run up.
Alchemist.
The blacksmith will toss the barber over his shoulder.
Okay.
now
So
they
that
can
that
all
feels like
get
two
together.
different things, right? Either you're gonna grab if you're gonna grab the barber, throw him over your shoulder. That's your full action, right? You're using your
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the alchemist was who got the razor.
Okay.
So it's two different people doing
Yeah,
two
because she was the
different
one.
things.
With the bag.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong guy anyway. So,
No, she was going to run up as much.
okay. So she does.
I don't know what running through people is, but yeah. So that was going to be what she does, and then the blacksmith just going to throw the barber over his shoulder,
Right.
All right.
and then, stay in the rear.
Okay. Okay. Feels like your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then that was Ken West.
Let's try this again. Cast darkness.
What's your range on that?
Depends.
Okay. All right. Do you want to move up before you cast it at all?
Yeah, she'll move up.
At least to the back of the crowd.
Yeah.
So is yours different than the wizard?
Now remember this line right
Each
here.
spell is different.
But it failed. It didn't.
This is a
I
15
rolled
feet.
7. Good.
15-foot wall.
15-foot wall.
Yeah.
But it's got to get narrower, right?
I don't know.
It kind of looks
Well, it
wide
has
on
to.
the end.
Here it would.
It has to.
Not if this is sloping up at the
No,
same
I guess-
degree,
I guess you're right.
right? It wouldn't have to until here. All right, go for it.
Nope.
No, it wasn't a natural 1, was it?
Nope.
No.
That was a 3 though.
All right. Okay, doesn't happen. Christian.
All right. Let's see.
She's praying really hard to Artemistus, and it must be the cave. It's just blocking the
Yeah.
Yeah,
the vibes to your god. Yeah.
Signal.
All right.
Signal strength.
They will. My ditch digger and my farmer will set upon the next beast man in tandem.
You charge him at the same time.
Yep. And then we'll
Make
bring
your-
the dwarf up as far as he can. He's right there. Yeah. As far as he can go on normal. I'm not going to have him dash. All right. And so the two of them will
Make their attacks.
make their attacks. So let me get that sheet up.
While he does that,
I think we skipped the
the beastman.
butcher again.
Oh, we did.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can finish what you're doing. You're in the middle of something.
All right. Okay, that's a 17 to hit for the farmer.
There's a picture I found that I might have used for Aristimus.
Oh yeah, cool.
Nice.
What was the first one you rolled?
17 to hit with
Yeah.
the farmer.
Okay.
And 4 points of damage with the pitchfork.
Yep, that's enough.
Excellent. All right.
Does the ditch digger move to the next guy?
Well, yeah, now that there's an opportunity.
Yeah.
And then I don't think we used his movement to get there, so
All
he's
right.
got movement and action.
I'm okay with it.
All right. And so then the ditch digger. Oh, good with greens right now. Let's do that again. That's an 18 to hit. Let's see, and he uses a different thing. Let's see. 3 points of damage with the shovel.
Yeah, these are only 3 hit point guys.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be more of a slaughter.
So did I.
Of us.
So did I. Until I watched the video of the other group doing it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, these guys are whips.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just going in, pitchforking them off
Yeah.
off the side one at a time.
That was Christian.
Yep.
The Beastman.
Or do you want to?
Oh, yeah.
Butcher?
Get,
Oh, Butcher.
yeah,
Yeah.
Butcher.
Let me have at him.
Where'd your Butcher go? Way down here. Hey, where'd everyone go?
We can
Did
say
you see my cool swing
5,
into the water?
10,
That was
15,
awesome.
20, 25. I'll put you right here without a dash.
There you go.
okay. I mean,
You want to dash up there? There's not. It seems a little
Sure.
clear.
yeah, yeah,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
sure. Yeah.
Sweet.
Because otherwise, I'll be chronically behind, and that'll
Yeah,
be,
no, that's fine.
But what the problem I'm seeing right now is this guy, if he's looking to the top, he's kind of looking your way,
Okay.
right? And he's going to say, oogity boogity, and point at you guys. And now the Butcher's the closest. So he's going to run up and grab. And this is going to be less than 30 feet. And so he's going to run up and try to grab you. You got 2 guys trying to grab you.
Oh.
These are both +1s. Roll. Minus. Roll. Oh, that was only a 3. Wow. So they're actually 4s because they're +1s. So you only have to beat a 4 twice.
Am I rolling?
Yeah, roll your fortitude is your strength. So roll a fortitude.
Fortitude is not my strength, which is a good
But
thing.
you got that's a plus now.
Right.
Yes.
It's a good.
This
thing.
fortitude is based off strength, isn't it?
I think-
Mine isn't.
What's
I
it
don't-
based off of?
I don't know. I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to roll before you change your mind.
Yeah, there's a number on the
Yeah,
paper. And
that's what I said.
Okay, 10.
That beats it.
or
Go ahead.
8, actually,
8.
but anyways, yeah. And then unnatural 20.
All right. So you shug off their grabs, And that was their
Quick, wash your
turn.
hands.
My strength modifier is a -3. My fortitude is a 1. So,
Yes.
Well, it's obviously wrong then. It should have been strength. That was
You're
the
the one who-
Beastman. Noel.
generated it.
No, not the card. My direction was
Oh,
wrong.
okay, yeah.
I'm pretty far back there. I will run and dash, and that's only 40 feet. So
Where would you like here?
yep, just follow shadows all the way up.
Okay. And that was Noel. Back to Glenn. So, Glenn, where are you? You are here.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if these guys are so wimpy, should I just go hit them with conventional weapons? Have we figured out what their armor class is at this point?
No, I don't think you have.
Not really.
Well, you hit with
14's of hit.
so with a regular weapon, it's just you just roll
Your strength.
a 20 and my
Your strength
my
modifier.
strength.
What weapon do you
There's
have?
two of them. I have a longsword
Well, there you go.
or a sling. I didn't write down what is a longsword. Do we know what the damage is on that?
I don't know.
Wait, I had that open. Long sword. $1d8.
Okay. So having said all that, I think since there's two of them there, I'll go for the sleep spell again.
All right, you're gonna stay back then, probably. Roll it up.
Okay.
D20 plus 2, right? No, plus
Plus
1.
one.
Plus 1.
Just. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, that time I only got a 9. Ugh. I'm going to add. I'm going to use my boosty thingy to make it.
So remember, with your longsword, if you reduced your strength would have been
No, I'm doing my. I said I was doing my spell.
Yes. So what are you doing to it?
I'm knocking
Locking
my
it.
strength down a number,
Yeah.
so the modifier should come down too.
Oh yeah. What's your strength
But
now?
the modifiers don't move.
They do for this purpose. Yeah.
So my strength originally was a 16.
Yeah.
Now it's down to a 14.
All right. So that's still. No, 14 is actually the barrier. So 15 would be plus 1, I believe, and 14 is plus 0.
Okay.
So you can take it down to an 8, maybe. That's something to look up.
What do you mean?
Move what to an 8?
Before you get the -1.
Oh, okay. Okay. So with all that, that makes it.
Here's the table, right? So 13 is still a plus 1, but 8 is -1.
So with what I boosted it up to, I got it up to one target falls asleep.
Okay.
If but its will, it might beat me. It's a 12,
Okay.
so it has to do a will against that.
Its will was a -1. Remember.
Mm-hmm.
So I got this one highlighted. He saves.
Yep. Okay. So it didn't work.
And then Mark Earl.
These two wasted it.
Okay, then he's got more hit dice than me.
Yes.
Then he's got to focus his attacks on me.
All right. And Ken.
Okay.
For-
So,
3 turns.
my alchemist,
Yeah, right here.
I think she's close enough to where she can get to Mr. Potato Head and take a swing with her. Oh wait, all right. He's sleeping. That's right. We're avoiding them. Yeah.
Yep.
Charge Mr. Potato Head
Okay.
and swing. What did I say she had? She has
A staff or a
staff.
stick.
Yeah, she's gonna baseball swing to his head.
Okay.
Nope. Let's use the correct dice again. This is a +0. 9. No, 6.
6. It will not hit unless you want to burn some luck.
Right.
Well,
No.
yeah. Don't take me wrong. Even if you burn some luck, you may still not hit. So,
Yeah.
roll me your will save for your barber.
Oh, right.
We're gonna make it a 5 this time.
18.
Hey, he's over the shoulder of the barber and he starts kicking and thrashing. I'm like, what the heck is going on? What does the barber?
Right.
What's he do? Does he say let me down?
Set him down and say run. Like, charge. He says charge.
So he starts to run off this way, and the blacksmith turns and says, "No, run that way." And he says, "Well, that's toward him. Why would I run toward him?"
We have to get out of here. We have to defeat them to get out of here.
All right,
and then the
5, 10 to get
blacksmith will
here. 15, 20, 25, 30 gets them here.
No.
Unless they want to dash.
Blacksmith will charge.
Does he?
No, he does not dash.
There might be room.
He is not fully committed to the cause yet.
Yeah.
You should
How
move up.
about your blacksmith?
Blacksmith will run and dash if he needs to get into contact with
Yeah, I'll put him right here.
the ones up there.
You notice that the screen is pulsing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some effect. So I didn't do that. This is a module that I bought, right? And so if you look at the
Oh,
screen,
on that screen you can see it. I don't see it on here.
it's not very intense there, is it? Yeah, but on this screen,
I could see
it's
that
supposed to be
here.
like the lava, burning flames. There's probably some heat here that I haven't described. The smell of sulfur and anyway. So the blacksmith rushes up. Oh yeah, he used his bonus action.
He had to dash.
But you made a very nice wall such that the beastman can't get through. All right.
And they're probably all going to get, beaten down now.
Well, he wants to attack me, so I don't know. I guess up to Dave how he plays this. So.
Well, if he can't, then he does some other attack. If he can at all attack you, then he would, but he can't. Now, that's how I'm playing it.
That makes sense.
Okay.
There's an obstruction.
It's not a magical compulsion.
He'll keep moving towards you until he.
Well, it
dies.
is kind of a magical.
It's yeah.
Is it? Well, I guess
It says focus all their attacks. So would he try to attack these guys or just shove through them? I don't know.
I interpret it more of a that's the guy who's attacking us, so I'm gonna try to go after.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's just- but I guess it's up to interpretation. What's he going to do with other people in the way?
Wes, that's your turn.
Okay. Let's do the butcher first this time. So the butcher will try to attack the beast man in front.
Okay.
So that's just a d20. And what's the modifier on that?
Your strength modifier?
Strength. Okay, so -3. It kind of sucks that it applies both to the damage as well as the to hit.
Yeah, that's what it does in D&D too, though.
13.
You just never have a character with -3.
Yeah, true.
A 13 on the die.
Yeah.
So 10 actually.
No,
No.
16
sorry,
down
16.
to 13.
16 down to
Down
13. So that'll hit.
Okay. And then I have the 1d6
-3.
-3. 6 -3.
3. All right. Well, you took him down.
This is a nice mace.
All right.
It's a nice meat cleaver.
And then how about your?
He dropped his cleaver.
Your butcher.
He had a cleaver.
That was the butcher.
Um,
Philomena, want to move up at all?
yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 if you want to be here.
Sure. Who was that she passed?
Glenn's Wizard.
Glenn's Wizard. Okay. Well, let's try the Oogly Boogly again. Sooner or later, it's gonna do something. It may not help, but
Yeah.
it'll do something. Okay. 13 plus 2 is a 15.
There you go.
So it did something. I have to find out what it did.
Magic.
Okay. So the cleric can designate a point within 20 feet and create a 20-foot. We have to roll. Could I the D3?
Oh, sure.
You can roll it if you want.
No.
Okay.
It's all you.
Manifestation is 2. So it's okay. It's absolute blackness,
All right.
which
And you get to pick where it happens.
Yes.
may or may not be a good thing. Yeah, within 20 feet, 20-foot radius sphere of darkness that remains fixed at that point for 1 turn.
All right.
Find out that it's working later.
20 feet.
Yeah, 20-foot radius within 20 feet.
I mean, you're within 20 feet. That's right at 20 feet.
Well, I'm almost thinking,
So that's 20 feet from you.
yeah.
And so if we did a 20 feet centered on him,
Well, I feel like that wouldn't help us. That would probably hinder us.
well, but that's what you did.
But I can choose where it goes. It doesn't have to
Okay.
be that point. is I guess
Okay. All
what I'm saying.
right.
20-foot radius? Wow. Okay.
So what I'm thinking is put it on the next tier up, and then kind of like cover our advances.
Like here?
Yeah.
Well,
If that's-
it's only 1 turn, 1 round.
Right.
If you put it here, it would affect at least him.
Yeah. But then we can't see him either.
We can't see me either.
That's
and
so true.
that hinders our advance.
Yeah,
so that's why
it's
I'm
so
thinking
true.
she's going to put it on. Yeah, she's going to look up 20 feet at one of the baddies. And then,
Well, you can't. You don't see him up there. So,
Or-
do you have to target a baddie? Or do you target a spot?
No, it says a spot.
Yeah.
A
So
spot.
you look over there, and then is this?
Yep.
Yeah. There's some dark cloud over there.
It'll freak them out if they're.
Yeah, they'll
they're-
freak them out if not
Their
anything.
breakthrough
Yeah.
suddenly.
Well, and it might
Disappears.
slow down their work with our people.
Christian, you're up.
All right. Okay, that guy's still up, right? The beast man in front.
Yeah.
All right, then send the ditch digger if he can pass through his people.
And where'd he go?
Right there.
Here.
Yep. So he'll move up and take a poke, and my farmer should be able to get somewhere. He's right here. Farmer. There you go.
You want to be here or back here?
It's a bummer. I want to be closer. Get him.
You could be here.
Yeah, let's start there. Yep. Okay. And then bring my dwarf up. Yeah. It's getting busy up here.
Let's
Alright.
get busy.
It's getting busy. All right. And so let me pull up my sheet for my digger. Yeah, digger. Right.
Moose.
So you cast darkness up on the top there.
Yeah.
Give us all cover.
Only lasts 1 round though, and his turn will be gone, unless he tries again.
All right. Digger misses all that shuffling through
All
people.
right.
Got him off balance. So he
Okay.
misses. And I think
Not-
that's all I can
nothing-
do. Nobody's else.
That's all you can
range.
do.
Yep.
That was Christian, the Beastman. All right. Opportunity attacks as this Beastman's going to run. So I need it from Christian, your
Yep.
digger.
Yep. 1 second. Let me look up his plus again.
Just the number. Tell me.
12 to hit.
12 to hit. Modifier. Now I need no, because that's close.
No, that's with the modifier.
Yeah, that misses. Blacksmith, Ken,
Blacksmith. Oh,
and Alchemist, and then Butcher.
try this again. Blacksmith.
Give me an opportunity attack.
Opportunity.
That's a natural 2.
No,
Alchemist.
no.
A natural 3.
The Butcher.
Not paying attention.
8 minus 3 is 5.
Nice. He's feeling a little bit
They
fortunate.
all-
Everyone's startled.
No, they all went
5, 10,
Tangled up with
15,
each other, trying
20,
to look after
25,
him.
30. 35, 40, 45, 50,
Wow, Mr. Potato Head's fast.
55, 60. All right, we got.
I assume that was a move and dash.
That was a move and dash. He didn't push anyone away to get away without a opportunity attack.
So not base movement. Thankfully.
No, that's
No, but he's
it
still-
was a dash. You guys get dash. You can dash,
Yeah.
right? And he didn't take an action. All right. So these guys all turn and start moving this way.
Raising the alarm.
That's all right.
And so that was their turn. Noel?
So
Any chance that they were summoned upward due to the darkness?
Nice try.
Snowball's
I
chance
Don't
in
get if you
hell.
don't ask.
I'm gonna climb up the wall.
Nice. So where are you? You're here.
Yep.
Yeah, you see this darkness right here kind of lipped over, and you like that, right? So so we said this is a 15-foot wall.
Yeah.
So this is a sheer surface. It's a rock, though. So I'm going to set the difficulty class at 13. Difficulty of 13. So, and then if you fail, we're going to roll D16 to see how far up you were before you slipped.
So I have
D16 minus
13.
1. A 13. You rolled a 13 on the die, so you succeed.
okay.
And you added your modifier to that, right? So you climb your 15. Now your movement speed is 20.
Mm-hmm.
So you climb up into this darkness.
I can't see in the darkness, right?
You can't see in the
I
darkness.
wasn't in the darkness. Did you move me back to get into the darkness?
So I climbed.
Yeah,
you were
yeah, I want to be
here.
right up there. I want to go straight up.
Straight up. Okay.
I want to be in the light.
All right.
Then use my last 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That guy is not out of the darkness, right? I can't like see his back or anything like that.
This guy here.
Yeah.
You know you can
If I can see his back, I'm gonna backstab him.
Yeah, I think you can.
Then that's what I'm gonna do. You tell me if I can or not, and otherwise I had another plan.
I'm going to say yes because I want you to. but what I don't know something is I don't know if you had to use an action to use your climb ability.
It's a thief ability.
I think it's just an ability. I think it's a modifier you would add to your climb. So I think you're fine. Give me a backstab.
All right, so that is going to be. I get 2 attacks as a halfling.
You
At D16.
at the D16. That's right. Adding, yeah,
Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button. I want to get a natural 20, of course.
it's still a natural 20.
Not on a 16. Like if I roll a 16, I rolled a D20 by accident.
Oh, I see.
I gotta find the 16 die. There it is. Ready? There's the first one. That's a 4 plus 6. That's 10.
And then not enough.
15.
15 is going to hit.
All right, and that's a D10.
Yeah, so
Damage.
did you notice? Yeah, the D10. All right. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you notice in the weapons chart, there's a little asterisk next to some weapons, and it says, when the thief is using this for a backstab, it does a D10 instead of a D4.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so the thief, the backstab is on the. It's not for damage, right? It's just for the roll.
Is that what it says?
I don't know. I didn't get that far. I've been
All
trying to. I didn't even get to the point where I'm doing damage.
All right. So we're in the.
Because I'm using this app and it's all over the place. Backstab.
Equipment.
Oh, I get it's a
Weapon.
If I hit, it's a
You're
critical.
using the. What are you using?
Dagger. So it's
Dagger.
It's a D10. backstab.
Damage is a D10.
Right. But it also says, if he hits, the thief automatically hits a critical hit, rolling on the crit table as per his level, which is on page 37.
Nice.
I don't have the page.
I'll
37,
get that.
So I've been looking all over the place for it.
So that's in the combat space. And we're in critical hits. Which critical table are you? Right
Page
here.
37.
32. Well, I don't have.
I know. Well, you do. Right?
Well,
You can go up to the top.
83.
Okay.
That's not going to be right, right?
Yeah, but see the page numbers up the top of the
Yes,
PDF?
it says 84.
Right, go to 37.
But you want the crit table, don't you?
I don't know, it said page 37, but okay, I can go with this.
Yeah, so what's your crit die?
My crit die is a D10. So.
All right, D10. Give me a D10.
Okay. That's 5.
Blow piercers foe's kidney, inflict 3d3 damage with this strike, and the foe is stunned for 1 round. Well, you take him out. Right? You very quietly slip your dagger right in between the ribs, and you just let it out, and you just a silent scream as he falls to the ground dead.
Does that backstab only work if you sneak up on him? Is that the thing?
Well, you get the bonus, yeah.
But only if they don't see you coming.
Right. They have to be sufficiently distracted. As
Or
in
blinded.
blinded.
Yeah.
Or if they're in the middle of combat with somebody else.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm glad you
Well-
put the darkness to good use.
Yeah.
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 Especially
That was
if he was.
If I have
looking up
any
at the
movement
thing,
left, I'd
then
like to get along the edge.
Yeah, but you are on the edge.
Right. I'll
Uh,
sneak silently to the edge.
yeah, you're on the edge though.
Yeah. I'm at the other
Uh,
corner, but yeah.
you didn't have any movement left
Yeah, that's
anyway.
fine.
Glenn, we're back to you.
I
Okay.
got plenty out of that.
So can we see the guys up on the next level or
No.
Okay. So then I'll move up with my friends up there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we're going to put you, you could be here if you wanted.
Next turn, right?
Yeah, that's good right there.
Right there.
Oh, jumping down?
It looks like a nice
If there's any
bowling
beast there.
configuration.
Yeah, but it's also
Safe.
a nice, and not on the edge,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna get knocked off.
It's a flying D.
That's right.
That's right.
So no action. Oh boy.
Correct.
I'll let you be here if you want to be here,
No,
but then you can cast a spell.
No.
and then I can be standing there like a lightning rod all by myself.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Okay. Ken.
Perfectly happy to let the trouble come to us.
All right, charge.
Nice.
Just move and dash, all 3 of them.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, so close.
Oh, all right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, so they'll dash to get in contact with them if
Alright.
they can.
Be more specific. I mean, we could go here, and that's a dash. If that's what you want.
Dash to get in contact.
All right. I mean, we could put you. I could dash you and put you in
They're
the.
assuming they're going to retreat again.
Okay.
So are you charging 2-on-1, or are you going to send? I mean, you've got a lot of extra.
You can go on to the next ones if you wanted to.
Yeah, no, just the one in the back. They don't want to
Okay.
get surrounded.
All
All
right.
right. All right. That's your turn. Well, you have
Yeah,
one
the
more
barber
character
will
somewhere.
also move up, but he's much further back.
Barber. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If you want to dash him up,
Yeah.
5, 10,
behind the
15,
Alchemist.
20. All right, right there he goes. All right, that was Ken. Wes, as the darkness fades away, there's no shadows here, by the way, right? Unless you recast
Not
this.
on me, yeah.
Yeah. Wes?
Yeah, I'm debating because I could also cast Bless. Or Blessing, I guess. Bless is D&D.
The darkness goes away, and I can just hear Chip looking over. Little exposed, guys.
Help. But he's still one whole tier. Or no. Well,
He's 15
Damn
feet
it,
above
guys.
you.
Does
Right.
does Chip
Falls in
say?
the darkness. It's like, that was great.
Well, the light just comes back on, right?
Yeah.
And that guy is looking up at the
This
top.
guy
right?
was looking around. Why is it all
Does
darkness?
he look behind him? 'Cause I'm kind of behind it.
Well, there was a dude here, and there's a dead body on the ground. so I
And
think
you're saying
yeah.
with the knife.
Yeah.
A bloody knife.
A bloody knife. Like, that worked great. Pop.
Guys.
So yeah, I think he's gonna see you.
And his turn's going to come before mine, so there's nothing I can do. So
Well,
I'll be like,
the question is, what do you say?
What do you say?
What do you do when the light suddenly comes back on? You're holding a bloody knife over a dead guy, and the other guy looks right at you.
Oh. But
Okay.
who are we on? Ken? Or
No.
Wes?
It's my turn.
Okay.
Okay. So she will try casting. She will. No, she's halfway. She's right in the middle, right?
This who we point at?
Cleric. Yeah. That's
her right here.
Yeah. She's fine there.
But he said we can't see the ones up on the next.
You can't see
tier.
these guys.
Oh, you doing darkness again?
No.
No darkness.
not a
darkness.
1, though.
No, not one.
It's
Yeah,
close.
yeah, tell me the score when you do it, so I know.
A 2.
A 2.
We're getting closer.
Closer to fun times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The butcher
Yeah.
will. I mean, all of his comrades.
5,
ran
10,
up, so-
15, 20, 25, 30 if he wants to be here.
Is there any
Or
way
dash.
he could get in to attack that
No.
Beastman? Okay. Yeah. Well, he'll hold the wall.
All right. All right. Wes Christian.
All right. Well,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could attack him.
then that's what we're going to do.
The other one was behind him, so unless he dashes, so this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That's fine. And then the dwarf.
5, 10, 15, 20, somewhere in there. Can't run as fast.
Or-
My legs weren't as big.
All right. So my digger's going to take a swipe. Let's see what he's got. That's a 13 to hit.
13 to hit hits.
Nice. And he's rolling. Oh, let's try that again. Oh! 5 points of damage. Big
That-
swing with the shovel.
Yep, that takes him out.
Nice.
All right, Christian, the Beastmen. I think they've had enough of this. I think it's time for them to start attacking. And so, one Beastman on the Alchemist. The Beastman is got, they just, it says they have, but they don't have spears. So we're not going to give them the spear. We're going to give them a claw attack. Just a standard. So this is the Beastman on the Alchemist for a D20 plus 1 to hit. D20 plus 1 for this, and we're going to roll. Does a 10 hit the Alchemist? Ken. You're muted, maybe.
Took the dog out.
Yes, I am. A 10 hits the alchemist. Yes.
All right, and I said it was going to be a D4. We're going to do that. Oh, I got to clear this out.
Oh, she's dead. No matter what you roll, she's dead.
Okay. She's dead. All right, so then we have the Beastmen on the Ditch Digger. It's a D20 plus 1 roll.
Oh.
I was on the toe.
Ooh, yeah, I didn't bump that at all.
Who's the attack?
The ditch digger.
Oh. That's not good.
So that's going to be 4 points of damage before I roll on the crit table.
Yeah, he's done. Digger goes down.
But you should roll on the crit table anyway, just to see how bad it would have gone.
Yeah, okay. So on the crit table here, critical hits for, where is it? Critical hits for monsters. Is it not in this section?
0 level characters.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think it is with the monsters. Critical hit by monsters. Now, these guys have a hit dice of 1d8. And so... Shit, man, I don't know.
Well, there it is, right?
D-
Unless the monster HD. The hit
Monster.
dice are what?
Monster, where are you seeing them?
4. To the left and at the top.
Here?
So first column, top of the first column.
First column,
Go over left one more column.
left here.
Now go
Oh, down here. So it should be table 4, right? And rolling a d14.
Yeah, they're HD.
So table 4. Did you see it? I didn't see it.
Well, you're
Quick table for undragons.
dragons.
There was.
Go.
There's dragons, devils and demons, giants, undead. So I think it's going to be... Oh, here we go. All right.
8. Right.
All right, so it was a D14, wasn't it? Was the die. Blow smashes the PC's kneecaps. The character's movement is cut in half if it were alive, and this attack inflicts another D10 of damage. Yeah, so
Another D10.
it's almost like he knew you were a butcher and started carving you up.
I'm just a digger.
No, he
Oh no,
he
it
cut your legs off.
It was a digger.
He took your shovel and
You've been kneecapped,
kneecapped.
and blood splurts out as you bleed out from your kneecaps.
Stumps.
And that is their turn. Noel, you're up. Oh no, it's not their turn.
gonna say.
I missed one.
Oh, no.
As he comes and he's gonna he comes up, he grabs you.
Attempts to grab me.
Wiley.
Slippery.
And so he rolls a d20 plus 1.
Is that a strength thing?
Against
Or
my
is it
agility.
Yeah. He only rolled a 7.
Agility or reflex?
And I rolled a 6.
So he throws you over the shoulder and he starts dragging you.
Good. Now my back is to him. Stabby.
You're looking at his back.
He threw me over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Which way's to his head, though?
So,
Well, either way, it's going to work for me.
Well, all right. All right. He starts pulling you, taking you up. All right. That was their turn. Now it's your turn, as you have been flung over his shoulder.
Well, I'm going to backstab him. If I can do that.
Sure. You know what? This feels like a luck time.
For me?
Yeah. Are you lucky enough that he threw you head over his shoulder? And I'm going to say that's the most likely scenario. So you're supposed to roll under your luck score, but I'm going to give you a better die. So instead of roll your d20, roll a d16 and get underneath your luck score. Roll a d16. Just start with rolling your d16.
The question is, are you feeling lucky, punk?
And your modifier actually helps you, right? So if it's a
So
plus,
minus a 1.
Yeah.
So take away 1. So I'm
Right.
11.
and what's your
My
luck score?
is 13.
So you pass. So now, all right, we just resolved that he did throw you head over his shoulder.
So now I get the stabby.
Now you get the stabby.
2 16 dice. First one is 15. So is he yes?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Second one is more than a 15.
Yeah,
It's a
he's going to be
19.
toast.
And then damage critical was
2d10s plus your modifiers. He falls to the ground dead.
all right. And then it's my turn.
That was your
that
turn.
was my turn.
That
so
was your.
now I'm gonna
You have movement.
silently move to the edge. No, the other edge. To jump down on those guys.
Oh.
I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna wait.
So you move over here.
Yeah.
You look over. You see these guys. I like it.
I'm gonna wait and then hide silently.
Yeah, sure.
In the
Yeah,
wide
just
open
your eyes are peeking
daylight.
over the
Edge of a
edge.
step.
And
Barely
Glenn.
All right. Step around the corner.
all of a sudden, it's like you only
Oh.
see the dwarven chessmaker.
No, I was just saying, and well,
Philomena's still there, but yeah, it's
It's my patron.
sorry, what did I see? What?
The only thing you see is the
Oh,
to be
dwarf.
honest,
Yeah,
I saw
so
the
I'm gonna-
sticker. I'm like,
Oh,
oh, it's
it's
good. It's
good.
good.
All right. You peek around the corner. You see two.
Okay.
Maybe another one off in the distance.
So okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna kind of move up to the back of my pack of friends there,
Sure.
kind of there. Yep. And kind of ruffle up the hood and be like, "Let us pass."
You doing some sort of intimidation, persuasion type of
Jedi
thing?
mind trick, yes.
A Jedi mind trick. So this
what
is
is-
going to be a will.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're trying
I'm
to get,
I'm just trying to
Let
see
it
if the rope,
go.
if the rope
Yeah.
buys us anything.
trying to get yourself stabbed. I mean,
No, that's why I'm doing it from the back.
Oh, you have the robe on?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
All right. Unless that's a really good roll, you can roll again with the D24.
Cool.
Give him a D24. You can figure it out.
I think this one is the 24. Definitely bigger than a D20.
So the real big one's a
24 is the
30.
biggest
Yeah,
thing
that
on it.
one's a 30. That one must be
That's-
the
must-
That's
24.
the highest number on there. Okay.
Yeah.
Eight.
8. All right. And so we're going to give these guys a will save. Yeah, he's not buying it. It's worth a shot.
Yep.
You killed all my friends.
Well, that was a D24, but... No. Yeah. They're not buying it. You don't think it worked. That was your turn, though, right? Ken, you're up.
Okay. Alright, Blacksmith is gonna take a swing at Beastman that just killed his companion.
Okay.
Nope, that's a D24. Minus roll. That's a 16.
All right.
What is it? I think it's a D4. And this is my Blacksmith, which does not have a modifier. 3 damage.
That's enough.
Alright, and then the barber is going to reach down and pick up his razor
Okay.
from the corpse of the alchemist.
Gotta run up here to the other guy.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he can throw it because it behaves like a dagger, so I want him to throw it. 'Cause
Okay.
That sounds cooler.
Throw it. Throws his razor.
Yeah, I think it does the exact same thing.
But
Yeah.
instead of adding your to hit, instead of adding your strength, add your agility.
Yes, which unfortunately makes this a worse decision
Yeah.
tactically, but
Okay.
we're going to go with it.
He's a peasant for crying out loud. But he hits.
18!
Do your damage.
4!
Down he goes.
Alright, and then he's going to rush forward and, grab his razor again and be ready to go.
All right. That was Wes.
Did the ditch digger have any weapons on him?
He had his shovel.
Okay.
1d4 plus 1.
Did he have anything else on him?
Let's see. This digger, the shovel. He had 1 pound of fine dirt in a large sack and 14 copper pieces.
Got a bag of dust.
Well,
It's better
Round.
than
We go round
his
and
dirt is
round.
better than the Gong farmer's dirt.
yeah. Okay. He'll pilfer he'll grab the coin.
Okay, that's his turn.
And who took that? The cleric?
No, the butcher.
How about the cleric? Where is Philomena? All the way back. Philomena's all the way back here.
Yeah. So Phil,
Because she's been standing there going, darkness! Darkness! Hey, it worked! Darkness again!
Exactly.
Damn! How did I do that?
oh, 1 for 4.
Dang it!
Philomena will advance,
I never learned it. Snap!
and
Dash.
yeah,
It's clear
she'll
now.
dash up to the front.
What else?
But she's used her dash to get there, so she can't raise the dead or revive the dead.
That's a bummer.
Okay.
It's like, now she's thinking, oh, I should have been here. Should have been closer.
All right. The one ducks behind the corner, and you don't know what happens.
They don't know what happens.
No one knows.
We just saw what happened.
So we're Noel. It's your turn. You look down, and there's nothing there. The dead bodies are everywhere.
I will.
Point of order.
Oh, yeah.
After Wes is
Wes the
Christian.
Beast.
Okay, Christian.
I'm just saying.
All right. Yeah, you're right.
Don't mess with the scribe. Come on.
How dare you? All right.
Technically, he hasn't moved yet.
Excellent. Can my farmer get to him? Maybe.
We'll measure.
All right.
We're looking for 30 feet.
Yeah. Oh, not quite. Dang it. Well, he can get closer. Put him on the corner. Yeah.
Pretty close.
That's close. All right.
Throw a rutabaga at him.
I taught you some more.
With a
How about your dwarf?
Yeah. He'll move and dash to get up with
5,
Farmer.
10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20.
put him like not directly behind.
You
but
can be
like,
here?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
All
about.
right.
A little bit.
All right. Very good.
Yep.
All right. Noel.
I will, looking around, I'll look around my corner first, so diagonal down to the inside corner.
Yeah.
Look around, anything over there.
You don't see anything.
I will.
This is going up, by the way.
Yeah, and I will diagonal to the other corner and the outside corner.
To here?
Yeah. What do I see?
Well, first of all, what's your movement? You were here. That's 10. Here's 20.
I'll
Dash to the corner. And yeah, you see these guys kind of coming up to this wall, waiting, like they're waiting for you to come around.
And I will go psst, 5 around the corner.
All right,
I
Glenn,
will prepare to jump.
you weren't anywhere near when he said that.
So I didn't. Okay. So.
Well, you might have saw me go like this.
Maybe.
All right. So I'll.
You are 15 feet up, but
Yeah.
you know you're commuting down.
So what's where's 30 feet? Get me.
In here somewhere.
Okay. He's still being cautious, so maybe he'd end up
So that's about there. So anywhere from here back.
He wants to be back a little bit.
Kind of behind the dwarf from the corner.
Like here?
And
A little up.
yeah, that's cool.
There you go.
And there's nothing for me to,
Nothing for you to...
no enemy for me to do anything.
Looks like they ran away.
Um,
You should dash.
yeah, that'd be great.
To your doom.
Yeah,
Protective you can do.
Ken,
Nope.
Yeah.
It's not that kind of magic.
the barber, right? Is yours?
Yeah, Barber, that guy?
Yeah, and the blacksmith.
Oh, not that one. Blacksmith's one behind.
Yeah. Yeah, let me change this guy so I can. Yeah, the barber and the blacksmith just saw the halfling thief kind of motion that there's people around the corner.
Okay. Good to know. They will.
If you call them people.
Actually, let's get into a single file line behind this rude break farmer.
Stabby,
Yeah.
stabby, stabby.
All right, Wes.
I think that's the way to go.
I think we haven't encountered anybody that has chain lightning or anything useful like that.
I feel like we're all waiting for someone else to go first.
We're scared.
I was kind of hoping, Ken, you'd lead the charge here.
No, they led the charge around the last one.
And then you go after me, and then they go, right?
Wes, you're up.
Right, I know, but I guess I'm sacrificing the butcher.
Well, you don't have to. You can hold back. You're in control. You're in control.
What would the butcher do?
You could taunt them by going to the edge
I
over there,
that
and then they
did
come out.
just occur to me.
And also picture that the butcher was from this village.
Hmm?
So a lot of these dead beastmen, he's recognizing.
Kinsman.
Yeah. So what's the butcher gonna do?
Oh yeah, do the blacksmith and the barber know the butcher?
Yes, they do.
But not the candlestick maker. That just keeps getting me.
The butcher will move.
10 feet to here.
We'll try to move out here.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sure enough. Okay.
Hey there.
All right, Christian.
Don't use some more.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Nothing else. What about Philomena?
Sure. Yeah, she'll try to cast something.
Flaming boomerang.
That would be nice. Yeah, you got that one?
Go around the corner and come back.
So, I don't know if you looked at this. You haven't had a chance yet, but let's go. Let's bring up your deity. Let's bring up your deity and see that if he gives you anything cool. If she gives you anything cool. We're going into Finder. I'm going into my DCC reference. Goran. Here's Aristimus. Right in this. She gives you special. Clerics of Aristimus may be granted the following spells by their Holy Sanctuary and Second Sight. That's not helping in this.
What's
Set-
the,
oh,
what's
oh.
the sanctuary do?
I do have Holy Sanctuary as one of my spells.
All right. Second Sight gives you like a premonition type of thing.
And Holy Sanctuary basically means it's kind of like a shield type spell, but it's usually just for me.
Okay.
You know, most of these they can apply to other people, but you have to be able to roll in like the 30s. And I've got a +2, so the highest I can roll is 22. So
So you had Holy Sanctuary before.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So next week, re-roll.
Okay.
Get something else because she was going to give it to you.
Okay.
All right. And then you have its own disapproval table. All right. Sorry. So I rolled myself a Gorhan cleric, and it had other things that might have been useful in this. I'm going to go back to
Do you
here.
like to switch deities? Yeah, do I do bless or blessings? 256.
Next turn is Christian.
Is it? The range is touch. So she could.
You've moved up 10 feet, I think.
Philomena hasn't
No,
moved.
she hasn't moved.
No.
All right.
She could.
You can touch anyone. Touch anyone other than Chip.
Yeah. She's not gonna go make herself visible because she doesn't want to be. I mean, she's the cleric.
Yeah.
Can't kill her. Don't want
Would
to.
rather not.
Rather not.
Yeah.
Very.
Who's-
I mean, you
don't
could have been
challenge
healing
you.
those people that fell.
I know. That's why I moved up, but
Yeah.
I was too
Yeah.
far back.
Yeah.
So she's gonna try to stay closer so that she can. Who are the two there? The blacksmith and
The dwarf.
the dwarven chestmaker. So she's gonna go up behind the dwarven chestmaker and lay hands.
Hello.
Gets down on one knee and blesses his butt.
Okay.
I was really hoping to be done with this tonight, guys. There's a lot of battling. This is almost too much battling.
So I rolled an 18
Nice.
plus 2
For the blessing.
for the blessing. So the ally, the manifestation first. 4. The heavenly host sings softly when the blessing is present. So there's a heavenly host around you that is singing softly.
All right. And what's the blessing part?
The ally receives a +2 bonus to all attack rolls, damage rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and spell checks for one turn.
For one turn. Okay.
So +2 on anything that you roll, basically.
Okay. That's your turn?
Yep.
And Christian, you're up.
All right.
What are you going to do with that? First of all, you have your rutabaga farmer.
Right. Yeah. These are our people. He will go around the corner to Potato Head.
Yeah. And then his held action pops.
Oh, bummer. Oh.
As does his.
He didn't tell us held actions were a thing, and
I think you used them. Or the
Well, that's
some.
different.
Yeah, that's different completely.
Oh, that's a 7. That's pretty lucky.
Right.
That's the first one. The second guy does his. So that's a 12. Does a 12 hit the rutabaga farmer?
A 12 will hit the farmer.
Yeah, probably would, right? So D4 plus
Wait,
1.
that's not the one that got blessed, right?
No, it's not. D4 plus 1. 3 points of damage on the rutabaga farmer.
He's up, but not by a lot.
All right. Now resolve your turn.
Okay. Okay, so he came around the corner, got hit, so he's going to take a swing at the potato head.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, that hurt. Terrible thing. And sheet. Okay. All right. I don't. A 9's not going to hit. I don't
No.
imagine. Nope. Okay, so he's out. And then dwarf.
Oh, 5, 10, 15. He can't even engage.
Well, that sucks.
I mean, you could get here and maybe throw something.
All right. Yep.
5,
you move up.
10, 15, 20, and you can throw something.
Yeah.
Could your farmer move over?
And they'll probably attack you, so you can.
Yes, I will say if you want to put it here and we move the attack to this guy, and we could put you here.
Awesome. Let's do that. So then dwarf can take a swipe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay. That was a crappy roll. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, that's an 8. That's not going to hit.
Nope.
Oh, no. Plus
Plus
2
2 is
is
10.
10. Still doesn't hit.
No.
Dang it. Okay, well,
Do you have
he's
any
squared up.
luck to burn?
On the no, not really. Not enough to get me where we need to go.
What is their AC? Do we know?
13. By now you figured that out. All right.
Yep.
It's time to do some attacks. But we can only fit 2 in here anyway. It seems like the path is narrowed a little bit. No longer can you do 3 wide. Right? This looks like a 2 wide area now. All right. So Beastman on the dwarf. This is +1. So that's a 15.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
D4 +1. 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Other Beastman on the Rutabaga Farmer. Only a 5. Probably is a miss, right?
Yes, that's a miss.
All right. And... okay. That was their turn. Noel. There's plenty of... you can't but hit somebody underneath you.
Yeah.
And I will give you your sneak attack.
Problem is there's no sneakiness after I attack.
That's oh no, you might take someone out, but you're probably gonna die.
You could just take a wisdom.
So
Looking
down the group,
Go on back.
what are the other 4 doing? Not the first 2. They're engaged.
this one,
Yeah.
they're all kind of focused on these guys.
So all 5 of them.
Everyone's kind of
6
focused
of them.
on these guys. So if you ran 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, I mean, you could get on that guy,
But the other guy knows I'm there.
but this guy would know you're there. So you're hoping you take that guy out, and it's 1-on-1 as these 2 are looking that way. That's what you'd be hoping. What will Chip do?
Diving fly with 2 blades out.
So the dwarf is the one that's hurt the most, right? Of the 2.
No,
No, the
rutabaga-
farmer's on his last.
the Rutabaga Farmer.
All
But
right.
that's farther away, so.
I'm gonna jump down on the guy in front of him.
This guy?
No, the
This guy.
rutabaga farmer.
This guy?
Yeah.
All right. No advantage to your attacks, but I'm going to give you extra d6 damage.
Basically.
Oh crap! Come on, must have closed it. All right. So verse 16 is a. You said no advantage to the raw attack,
Correct.
so that's a 6.
Missed.
12. Plus my agility, right? I wouldn't have hit it with the agility. I don't know. No bonus, you're saying, so. 12.
12?
12 is a straight number.
12?
Straight roll. No agility, no backstab.
It's not not going to be backstab, but you would get your sneak attack. Your agility modifier, that's what you would normally add to your dagger, so I think that should apply.
I agree.
Yeah.
That would be 14.
So the 14 is going to hit.
Right. So then I would hit my extra d6, no
Yeah.
backstab.
Correct. A d6 plus your sneak attack.
Well, okay, so d10.
All right. D10 plus d6. So a
D10.
d10 plus a d6.
It's 2 plus 6.
is a 1. That's
It's a 6.
It's going to be enough as he collapses underneath you.
And then I'm gonna go
Nice.
to the guy that's in front of me, the beast in front of me.
Yeah. A little halfling, huh?
I got you some. I just killed the guy in front of me.
Came sailing out of the sky and crumpled that dude.
Well,
Awesome.
his focus is,
Yeah,
is
right.
pretty much on the dwarven chessmaker. That was Noel. We're to Glenn.
All right. So
Gotta kill that guy before I get.
yeah. So
So get back to me.
go straight west till I can see these.
Put him on
5,
sleep. Put him on sleep.
10, 15, 20.
Yep. It's bedtime.
Nice.
All right.
I'm yelling it loud so they all hear me.
Can you give a fourth one?
Well, it's
If I roll really well.
Yeah. I forget it.
Okay. Plus my 116 is in here. Okay. So I got 2 targets.
You probably want the closest ones, right?
Yes, please.
Huh?
Closest.
You want that one for sure. I assume you might want this one.
Are any of them bleeding already?
No.
Okay. Yeah, the 2.
Data
close.
head should be, shouldn't
Didn't you? Okay.
You missed him. Remember?
he? Well, I did, but I thought somebody else had caught him.
I don't think so.
Okay.
He ran, but he ran.
He looks like
before anyone
dead.
touched him.
What is he really?
So
Huh? Yeah, I guess so. 2 sleep there.
they need to
It's a bloater
Oh, they need to do their
fail
saves.
will save.
Yeah.
with a -1, right?
Yeah, they have -1s. First, Potato Head
Come on,
failed,
Fail.
right?
Uh-huh.
come on, fail. Yes, whammy. Yes, whammy. Yes, whammy.
Oh, he's very asleep.
He's out for the night.
All right.
He's in a coma.
Just toss him over the side.
For 3 turns.
3 turns what?
They're both asleep for 3 turns.
Okay. All right. Why don't you look? Okay. They rolled a 1 on their save. It wasn't a 20 on yours. Because if you rolled a 1 or a 20, there'd be a consequence. But I think for their save, it's just automatic fail or pass. Okay. That was Glenn's turn. 2 fall asleep. Ken.
Okay.
You have a barber, a blacksmith.
Barber. Yeah, Barber's gonna charge. And then throw his razor at that one.
All right.
Thank you.
Nice.
16. 1.
Not enough.
It is razor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he does.
Nice little slash.
How tall is this wall
15,
here?
15 feet.
15 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20. 20 here.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Because it doesn't really seem. I don't really think the blacksmith would have any climbing abilities, so that seems
Right.
excessive.
Right.
So, all right, yep, we're good.
That was Ken. Wes.
Kind of got stuck at the end of the queue, which I didn't quite expect. I was expecting them to come forward, not all the way around. So yeah, I guess the butcher will kind of go on the other side of that's your wizard, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So kind of go on the other side and queue up, and then
Where's Philomena's still bringing up the rear?
yeah, she's gonna move up and go next to
Yellow Dwarf.
where you had her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember.
The Rutabaga farmer is the one who's hurt the most.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you could try to put down, if you could put down the other one or bless me, protect me, that'd be awesome.
So have to be
You
within.
have to touch you.
You have
Yeah.
to touch. So
Figured as much.
and that doesn't help with you or the rutabaga.
You know, if you want to be like between these two, I'll let you do that.
No.
I
No.
don't
No?
think we want our cleric there.
No? All right.
Agree. Don't do it.
No, she's gonna heal the beast man that you. No.
Nice.
Wait a second. Whose side are you on?
Plot twist.
The Goron deity, you can actually use your lay on hands as an attack.
That's cool.
Like cause wounds type of deal.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite spells in D&D because it's like the polar opposite. So like
Yeah.
cure wounds.
All
But,
right.
okay, so yeah, she's gonna do blessing again because it worked well last.
Bless, and who are you going to bless?
The front row. The
Dwarf.
vanguard. the
Do dwarf. Go for it.
Nope. 9.
Yeah. All right. Christian.
All right.
Orthic.
Yep. Well, if I can get between Chip and
Oh,
Snout-
man. It really.
Snout person,
I was going to let the cleric do it.
that's why I said
So
it.
I'm going to let you do a shove attack because as you're climbing over those people, you can do a shove attack.
Okay. What's that?
You're going to use your strength against its strength.
You're gonna have to toss me.
Right. Okay.
Not a word to the elf.
And it's going to resist with its strength.
Nope.
Yeah.
As
Hit a wall.
Resist.
what would you roll?
I rolled an 8.
Yeah, as he pushes you back and you fall prone on top of the halfling. You two are in a pile.
As long as I'm at the bottom of the pile.
You are at the bottom of the pile. All right, and Christian,
I'm not the stabdy.
and sadly that means no one else is going to get by you. So your rutabaga farmer. We were hoping that you would push him away, give
Right.
some distance, and the rutabaga farmer could step up and do an attack. But that didn't work, right? And so he's kind of stuck back unless he wants to try to kill this beast man that's asleep.
It's worth a shot.
All right, you step over, and automatic hit roll for damage.
Okay. This stuff memorized. Farmer. Okay.
In D&D, that would be an auto crit too.
Bam.
That's a 7. 7 points of damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
All right, maybe you stay back so someone else can move forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's in bad shape.
All right, but it's their turn, and the beastman's going to take a swing at the dwarf. And
Oh, well, that wouldn't have mattered.
Yes.
it's only a 6.
I saw this. 15. I was like, no.
Misses.
This beastman says something to that beastman. He comes over and kicks this guy. This guy's no longer asleep, but that's their turn.
Joy.
This guy runs back here.
Of course he does.
And we are to Noel. You are under big, fat, and stinky dwarf.
And I will get up.
So 5. Where would you
Back.
like back? All right, so that's 5 feet.
Basically, I will go around to the other side of the cleric. And
Back here?
Yeah, that's my turn, right?
Yep. That's your movement.
Then I'll climb if I can climb.
You can dash, roll your climb. Sure.
I don't know if you'll let me climb with the.
Yeah, well, we said it wasn't an action. It's just kind of a function of your movement. So you're
So I got 8.
an 8.
Yeah.
We set the difficulty at 10. And so we're going to
It
roll.
was under, right? Under wins, right?
No,
I thought that's what you did last time.
that's for luck.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And so let's see how far you climbed. over 10 feet, we're going to roll a d6 damage. So you want this to be low, as we're looking for the d16, and we're going to re-roll a 16. Sure. You only get up a couple feet, fall back down. So you basically your climb didn't work. All right. Okay, that was Noel's turn. We're back to Glenn.
I told you guys to go to sleep.
Go for it.
Doing it again. That's not straight. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
It gets shot in my throat and it doesn't hurt. It's
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
4, so it's
Not a
lost
one.
failure.
Not a 1. It's just a failure.
Lost failure, which just means didn't work and I
Yeah.
can't do it again.
Yeah.
But not the misfire or corruption or
Right.
stuff. Just
But the Mercurial doesn't happen?
this, from what I read, the consensus seemed to be that Mercurial only happens when your spell is successful.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Can't cast it again.
Nope.
What was that sleep?
Yeah. Ken. Mr. Ken.
Charge!
Basically,
Okay,
with two
the
longsword.
The blacksmith would like to. Oh, did those guys just wake up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, one
Oh.
of
One
them,
woke another.
one of them died and one of them got woken up. Yeah.
All right. Well, the blacksmith will charge that one. Yeah. And
Okay.
what did I think he had? Oh, he has the hammer acting as the club. All right. D20 plus 0. That's a 16
Yep.
for 2.
Oh, it's not quite enough.
No. All right. And then the barber. Can the barber like squeeze through, or is
The barber
is he
can.
blocked by
The
everyone?
barber can. No, he cannot.
All right.
And he doesn't have a weapon
Barber's
anymore.
gonna wisely stay back.
Yeah. All right. Christian. I'm sorry, Wes.
Yeah, I'll say, wait a minute. So, now that the farmer is,
Within contact.
yeah, right there, she's gonna try lay on hands to heal. So,
So Philomena's going to move up behind.
no, she's right there.
You're
The,
going to heal who?
The farmer.
the farmer right in the
Yeah,
front.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, roll a hit dice.
So the farmer has a 1d4
So, roll a d4.
and modify by your stamina. Anything else?
She's not going to do anything else.
How about your butcher?
Butcher will. All 3 of those are awake and alive now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Butcher will move up. And I guess it's not. Can't really get in base contact either.
Nope.
So
That's it.
Did he pick up the shovel? Can he throw it at him? Like a spear.
could he throw the shovel?
Sure.
Okay,
Throw the shovel. I'm only going to do a d4 damage, though,
that's fair.
as an improvised type of weapon.
Yeah. I mean, I have a -3 strength, so the chance of it hitting is, Yeah, no. There's a
All right.
5
The
minus-
problem with throwing a melee ranged weapon into a crowd is when you miss, there's a 50-50 chance that it's going to hit someone else. So
That could be
odd
else.
is it. So I'm going to assume you're aiming at this guy here.
Yeah, could it hit one of the other beastmen?
Yeah, that's what I think.
I think the most likely is going to be the dwarf. The second most likely is going to be this beastman, okay? So first we're going to see if it hits the dwarf. And if it's odd, yes. If it's even, no. Odd, yes. Odd, yes. For a d4 damage.
-3 though, because I have a -3 strength.
All right. Before we did this, we said 0 points. Last week I said you always do 1 point of
You
damage.
did say that.
All right. So this time I'm going to say 0, right? Because that's what I said last time. Next time, it's at least 1 point of damage. All right. But so it hit you, but it fell to the ground next to you.
Okay.
All right. As you didn't really know how to use this stupid shovel. It's a shovel. Why are you throwing it?
That didn't work.
I think that's your turn.
Yes.
Christian,
All right.
you have the dwarven chessman. You just got hit in the back of the head with a shovel.
Dang
it!
But not the blade part of it, just like the handle.
It
was kind of like sideways.
Yeah.
Broadside to my muscly back. Okay. Well, Dwarf's going to swing at the guy in front of him
I rolled a 13
who's awake.
for my climb. I'm just trying to get ahead of.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Why is
Okay, apparently that put me off balance, and I missed the guy in front of me
Yeah, that's all you got, man.
with and the +2. Well, that was last time. That's not this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, nope, he misses. That threw me off.
All right.
Dwarf misses.
Their turn.
Okay.
Attack on the dwarf. Nat 1. There'd be consequences. Attack on the blacksmith, who also looks like a dwarf, but isn't.
It's been spending a lot of time with dwarves.
Does a 12 hit the blacksmith? Ken?
Why must you ask me such sad questions? Yes. A 12 hits the blacksmith.
For 2 points of damage.
Ah, he's still alive.
Okay. It was a natural 1 for the beastman, right?
Yeah.
All right. Fumbles. I thought it would be right here. Fumbles.
A natural 1 is a fumble. Fumbles automatically miss, and the attacker must roll on the fumbled table. The table is type of die is determined by the attacker's armor as follows: warriors, dwarves, and only warriors and dwarves may burn 1 point of luck to cancel a roll on a fumble.
We're gonna do a
table
D-
4.2.
We're going to do a D4 roll. 1. Misses wildly, but miraculously causes no other damage.
What? Hang on. Oh. That's no fun.
I agree.
Reroll.
It'd be fun if it was you.
Yeah.
So why did we only roll a D4 though? If the table's that much
It's
bigger.
If no armor. If character is wearing no armor,
Oh.
eventually he rolls a D4 on the table.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. That was beast. Now Noel.
So I had a 14 to climb,
Okay, you climbed up.
unless you count my agility too. So I then jumped down on the one. There's
In the back.
yeah.
All right.
Wait, no, he's not distracted. I have to pick a distracted one. So I'll pick the one in front of the. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
So first roll.
Normal to hit. Add your agility. Extra D6 on the damage.
So that's a 9 to hit. Oh wait. It's sorry, I rolled a D20. It's a D16. The first one's 8 plus 2. That's 10.
Nope.
Second one is a 15
There you
plus
go.
2. And then it was a normal damage. Backstab is 6 plus another D6.
Yep, you take him down. He had already taken some damage.
Again, with the.
Yeah, that's great.
It's going to take one of these times.
Yeah. Okay, Glenn.
So we're saying we can't get through
No,
people?
you can't get through.
Okay.
Even if I duck against the wall.
Maybe you can ask the someone to help give you a boost, and you could, he can help you. You can't climb the wall because that's reserved for the thief.
Yeah.
But if someone pushed you up, you might be able to climb up on
Can
the
I
next
still
level.
move?
I think you did your full movement. You
Yeah,
ran
15, 20, yeah. There's no diagonal movement, right?
no, you can't get through here.
So nobody can walk through me to get to the other side.
No. So, if you want to take a full turn, if you and Christian's rutabaga farmer want to take their full turn, one of you can get to the next level. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a lovely idea. Nope.
It's actually not a bad idea. There's nobody up there.
Yes, it is a bad idea.
There's nobody up there.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
I know that.
Good for you.
It's sunny up there, guys.
It's kind of warm.
A little bit.
So praying to your patron again. It's then you have to do something in return.
Oh, and you're already doubly in debt.
Already down too. Yeah.
And you got this sweaty lipstick kind of dripping down the side of your face.
So okay.
Oh, you could try.
But it just means I owe her something. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
TBD.
Yeah. Okay.
You have
Don't do it.
Before you know it, you're sitting on a God's side street hooking for.
Well, you have a knack for creating characters that
Get godly trouble.
Indebted. Yeah.
are indebted to deities.
As of late.
Yeah.
Not always. But
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay, one of my weapons is a sling. Can I try to sling
Yep.
a rock through there and hit
Sure.
him?
Range weapon. There you go.
Okay, let's do that.
But if you miss, you're going to hit somebody. You might hit somebody.
You might kill the,
That's
poor
not a melee
dwarf.
weapon.
The dwarf's got a thick skull.
It's a ranged weapon. If you shoot a ranged weapon into a crowd.
Oh, I thought it was melee weapons used as a ranged weapon.
No, any ranged weapon into a crowd. If you miss, there's
Okay.
a 50% chance.
So I'm just trying to hit him.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to hit this one with the sling.
This guy right here.
Yep.
All right.
Do I get to add
Your agility.
agility modifier?
Yes.
Which is nothing. Okay.
Come on.
Nah, 20! Right between the eyes, baby!
Okay.
I was going to say, because you could kill any one of those if he misses.
So it's a D4. Do I get any extra damage or anything?
Well, we have to look at the table.
Okay.
So your crit die is probably a D4. What do you have?
It's normally a 1D4.
Damage.
No.
Crit die? Where's that?
Where's your crit die? It's on your table. All right.
On his itty sheet. On his
There's a
small sheet.
lot of tables.
So, well, yeah, and I was always jumping around. Characters,
There
wizard.
it is.
Your crit die is a
Level 1.
level 1 1d6.
So I add a 1D6 to my...
No. You roll a 1d6, and I tell you what you get on
Okay,
this.
I got a 6.
Lucky Strike disarms foe. You gain a free attack if the enemy stoops to retrieve his weapons, which he does not. All right.
Okay.
So, but I'm going to say you get a free attack. I'm just going to, because he didn't have anything in his what he gets, and he's like looking around, and you just roll another attack.
Do
But,
another one? Okay.
but first, let's see if you kill him.
I got 3 points of damage.
3 points is enough to put him down. This guy's gone. All right. So, give me another attack.
You gonna give me another one?
Yeah,
Okay.
put it on this other guy.
Don't hit me.
I got an 18
All right, give me another.
for 2 points of damage.
Yeah, 2 points.
Yeah, just straight up 2.
All right, so that's not quite enough. All right, Ken.
Okay.
Path just.
Well, this is quite the crowded area. I don't think either of my characters can advance. So, can we hold movement? Is that something you can do in this game?
You can hold an action, so I'm gonna say you can hold your dash.
All right. Yeah, the barber will just not barber. The blacksmith will hold a dash to just advance 30 feet.
You can go through people, right?
Barber
Your
will
friends.
hold a dash to advance to where his razor.
Are you
is,
looking
and
at
stop
this?
there?
Are you behind? Because there's an open path.
Is there?
Yes.
Where? Can we go? We can go. Oh, we can sneak through that. Whoops, that's Chip. Sorry.
Your own
We can,
your own people. You can move through.
Oh, well. Oh, in that case, the blacksmith is gonna move there and take a whack at this guy.
Yay.
There you go.
Oh gosh, they gotta use. Oh dear. Bad things are happening here.
Chip says,
We keep hitting a D24 instead of a D20.
Yeah.
And 19.
Okay. And he
Two damage.
he had already taken some damage, and so he's out. And this is
All
what
right.
we're gonna pause here. And the cliffhanger here is, the war drums have stopped, and you hear a Godzilla-like cry, shout, and you can just sense there where it's hot here. You break a cold sweat with this aura of chaos just fills the area, and from overhead you see one of those beast creatures flying over the side.
Dear.
Mothra.
Oh dear.
Feet overhead, tumbling through the air off the side. And that's where we stopped for the evening.
Alrighty then.
And you don't know any of it.
Big Baddie came out of his nest.
Well,
Chucked a couple beastmen clear off the top. Like, way over.
Okay.
Someone's not happy.
too many. 20 was too many. Yeah, right? This takes you forever to battle 20 things. It takes way too long.
Did this other group have to battle 20? And did they get
I'll
through
have to
20?
look at it again.
Dave, I almost think you need to go back to a game master screen, like so you can have all
Yeah.
the tables up.
Yeah, it's so many.
You got to click back and forth in the computer.
Yeah.
It's not that you're not versatile at it. You're doing it really well, but I just think it takes time.
It's so much time. And yeah.
And there's no memorizing this. Like I just noticed, I have a crit table 3, so I got little speed
Yeah.
helpers.
Well, the other thing, I mean, I could have you guys do is print your crit tables out.
yeah.
You can have your own crit table.
And see, I did that for some things, but I didn't know I had to have my own crit tables.
Yeah. But,
So I got
yes,
this
I could have a
halfway
screen up.
one, but I don't have the.
There is a book. There is an abbreviated book, and I have it for the PDF because I don't want paper books. But yes.
Well, yeah, and I've been writing down like page numbers. Like I have the page number for each of my spells here,
Yeah.
so I can just do like a quick.
So what I would, instead of, this is my screen, right? I would just have the tables up here in my spreadsheet instead of having flipped there. But there's 10 crit tables. And there's a crit table for 4 different types of creatures, not to mention one for each of you guys' characters. Oy vey.
So I put the PDF of the whole manual in my phone, but under Apple Books, it just comes out all weird. Like the tables aren't showing up anywhere. Like this is a table.
Yeah, ouch.
Yeah, I can't do anything with that. So even if I could bookmark it, it's gibberish.
Yeah.
It's really.
You could take a picture of it. That would be a better way
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah. But then you can't search on it.
Right.
Well, you would.
Actually,
you
that
would
way you can. You can search
search an image.
an image, which is nice.
Yeah, it recognizes the text.
Yeah, if it recognizes the text.
I think a lot of it too is that we have how many years of D&D experience, and we
Yeah.
have 4 weeks.
Yeah, we're
of
definitely spoiled with D&D Beyond.
DCC, and we have
Yeah,
D&D
you can look
Beyond.
stuff up. Yeah.
But if we had to look at tables this often in D&D Beyond, it would be a pain also.
Yes, that's. I think that's what your point is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Or if there was a crit table instead of.
But this
10.
crawler's not bad, but like it doesn't have the tables. It doesn't. I haven't been able to find a single table. It tells you where the page, page 37
Yeah.
for the table, but
Yeah.
where's the?
So they're
Just show
assuming
me
you
the
have a
table.
book in front of you. Yeah.
Just show me the crit tables for all those, just like he had in the PDF.
Yeah. Well, they don't. They want you to buy the book.
Right. Or buy the app.
Yeah, maybe we need to create DCC Beyond.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken. We'll see you next week.
Alrighty. You all have a good one.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
too.
see you, Ken.
And live stream and stream and.